have some way lose her life.
I didn't want to believe it. All the times I called, sometimes the phone would ring and ring and ring for days. I didn't want to know that she had successfully committed suicide.
What are some of the conditions in the jail that got people upset, like the living conditions on a day-to-day basis?
We'll come out of our cell at 11 o'clock in the morning. We'll get food and we'll get medication. So that shortens the time. Those 2 hours, we'll probably get an hour out, and then we'll have to lock back down. And by lock back down, I mean we're staying in our cell. We get fed in our cell. We don't come out our cell at all, and that's pretty much the biggest problem. Like, they simply say that they're short-staffed, but that's not enough because they knew that they were going to be short-staffed. Like, this has been a problem for over 2 years now.
The marathon continues.
There's never been a better time to make change in the city of Milwaukee, starting with the youth. And we talked about the housing. Willie Hines, y'all boy Willie Hines, and they trying to change the leadership over there. We got our hands full, and it's not the time. But we got attorney B. Ivy Lamar on the lines right now, calling from the courthouse. How you doing, attorney B. Ivy Lamar?
Hey, what's going on, Tory? I'm good, man. Happy to be here.
Joining me on the line, Dr. Umar Johnson. How you doing, brother, Dr. Umar Johnson?
Peace and Pan-Africanism, good brother, Black Power, to all my brothers and sisters in Milwaukee, Kenosha, Green Bay, Racine, and across the state of Wisconsin.
Yo, peace, King. I'm going to stand with you and walk with you, brother.
God bless you.
Because I think it's an important thing, what you're doing, and you need to have the support of the community. Regardless if we live in these areas or not, it all affects us in one way or shape or form.
It's time for that action and all the smoke. This is the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association award-winning Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on YouTube.
Yam, pam, jam.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, wow.
Man, best show in the world, bro. You got the best show in the world. I hope you know that, man.
God bless you, brother. I appreciate that.
Speak up to you both. Thank you so much. Tory, you spoke to my kids. Liz, you did too. But you spoke to my kids, and when I tell you both that they was talking about what we did earlier that morning all day, that's literally what they was doing. They was talking about it all day. My son was just hollering, awesome. Where's Tory? Like,
tell Tony, all aboard. It's okay to jump on the love train.
I'm not jumping on the love train.
We might got a couple seats left.
Listen, he ain't going to be – Jordan Love will not be the starter in 5 years.
Trash. That's a trash.
That's just my take.
Now you're trying to string it out.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Well, I'll need some apologies from the staff of 101.7.
Oh, wow. Wait a minute. I think the line's messing up. Hey, Eddie. Oh, I guess something happened with Eddie.
Hush up, boy.
And they have an agenda. And the agenda is a satanic one. I don't know why people don't talk about it. You can't talk.
Oh, Yo, they just empty.
I wanted to make sure that I let you know that to hear a person and have a person like you in this community, the way that you are selfless, the way that you give, even when your cup is not even full, you are filling other people's cups. And that just inspires me to make sure that I help you the best way that I can by doing my part.
As always, my good brother, stay cool, stay calm.
Now, live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, here is the king of talk radio, Tory Lowe.
Justice Wisconsin, the truth, the most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM, the movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready. 101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show, live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue, and I'm here for the action.
Ain't nothing but that action.
And I want all the smoke.
Who wants the smoke today?
Salute to all my brothers and sisters on the front lines. The movement continues.
The marathon continues.
How you doing, DJ Brother Z?
It's Monday.
And how y'all doing out there in Radio Land? Truth Nation. Hey, thank you for joining me this Monday, August 12th, 2024. Hey, look, we got another powerful show for you this Monday. So I'm going to need y'all to open up your ears, okay? But you know how we get down. Y'all always know we got to start the Monday off with the Monday prayer. Get the Miracle Minister Kevin on the lines. How you doing, Miracle Minister Kevin?
I'm blessed and highly favored. How you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm feeling powerful.
Yeah, I hope so. We kind of miss you there, man.
Hey.
What's going on right now?
Hey, look, let me tell you something. I'm practicing. You know, everybody keep telling me you got to take a little break sometimes. You got to take some time off sometimes. So I'm listening, and I'm trying to, add that to my schedule. I'm trying to add it in there.
That's the best news I heard so far.
Hey, look, I listen. I hear. I'm a little hard-headed sometimes, but I'm listening.
It's okay. It's okay.
I got my ears open.
The week just ain't the same without hearing Tory Lowe all the time. Something off. Come off a little bit.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. I usually fret. Taking some time to myself. Like it took me a long time, a lot of years, to get to this point. So don't make me backslide, Minister Kevin.
You got to get there.
Don't make me have to,
No, you got to get there, man.
I don't want to go backwards now, You're going to make me feel guilty now.
Yeah. No, me and Liz, we push for you to take a break, man. We push for that, because you have to, not just from the show. So hopefully you wasn't just taking a break from everything.
I shut it down, and I shut it down. Like I just wanted to, enjoy some peace and quiet. This sometimes give myself a chance to reset my mind. I got so many families and so many issues and so many things I have to deal with. So just to take some time, this was actually my first time. And I can't even say how many years that I just had to reset my thoughts for a second. Because it was just so much energy, so many people reaching out, so many things that was going on that I just needed a little bit of time to just reset my thoughts and get everything back mentally in line in order to actually, help more. So. Right.
You have to be able to get out the city and state.
Hey, look. I'm keeping that to myself. I'm trying to keep.
Okay.
Why I'm keeping it to myself? Because I'm just trying to relax so I can keep doing it. So if I tell everything, I ain't gonna be able to keep doing it.
I just wanted to have your feet up.
Hey, I had my feet up. Hey, if I tell everybody the location and the spot, everybody gonna try to go over there.
Oh, no, I ain't gonna dig that deep. I ain't trying to where you went to, because there ain't nobody's business where you went to. Everybody be able to at least get out of Milwaukee for a little while.
Hey, look, let me tell you something.
Because that's what people figure vacations are when you leave your whole town, Otherwise, that's a staycation.
Well, I think this one was more of a staycation.
Yeah, like I told my wife, said, sometimes we need a freacation. Everybody want to go on these vacations, staycations. You need the freacations. Just stay where you at and pray.
Hold on, I wouldn't mind the vacation. I ain't had a vacation, but the staycation is working right now. I'm trying to build it up to the vacation.
Oh wow, vacation! Man. I don't know if you can afford those, bro. Those shit.
Hey.
I ain't talking about just financially.
I ain't trying to knock it because I ain't never tried it.
Oh, wow. Well, there's plenty of opportunity left in this life, man. Plenty of opportunity left.
I'm trying to graduate. I'm trying to elevate. I'm trying to go from the staycation to the vacation.
We're trying to praycation, baby. You get some vacation.
I had the praycations.
You know, I used to be a deacon in church. You know, we had plenty. We had plenty of praycations. Hey.
Oh my goodness, did we ever?
Hey, especially when they had the shut-ins, when you had to be up all night.
Yes,
oh
sir.
My goodness, I hated when Grandma took me to the shut-in. You had to stay all night and pray all night.
Altar, you try to,
Oh, wow.
Yes, and they in your ear pushing you to say this, say that, say this, say that.
Man.
You leave me alone.
Hey, look, like I said, I didn't pray so much in my lifetime. Hey, I need to go call Guinness Book of World Records to see if I qualify.
See where you at.
See if I qualify for something.
Where am I at on this list? I know I'm on here. But I tell you, there's the prayers that change things, man. So
Facts.
That's good, you know.
Facts.
I'd rather be on God's list of prayers than be on Guinness Book of World Record prayers. God, let me check your list, make sure I'm on there. The ones that you heard, not just ones that people said, but ones that you actually heard.
Well, the thing is, you know,
that's what I
was told by the old school, the old bishops, you know, they told me that prayer changes things. You know, they said prayer changes things, but you got to add the faith and works. You got to be able to work and have faith to complete the cycle. It's just not about the prayer. It's the action that come behind the prayer, the belief and the action that initiates the change.
It is, and it's not just what's happened, what before it, too. You got to be somebody with faith that comes before it. Tory, for my ear issue, I told you I'm deaf in my right ear, and they want me to get the cochlear implant so they can put some artificial hearing aid inside my head, drill inside my head, cut my ear halfway off, drill in my head, put that in there.
The Neuralink?
Yes, they want to do all that.
Like with Elon Musk, the Neuralink, they're trying to put the Neuralink in your head?
They put the link in there. I don't know if I'll be able to move things around with it, you know, but they put it's a cochlear implant that will help me to be able to hear. It'll sound kind of robotic and stuff, take a year to get used to. But I'm like, I still got faith, you know. And I was talking to an elder yesterday from the church, one of the Price family, James. I was saying, man, I'm not let them mess with my head. I still got faith that God's going to do this thing. But the people that I have praying for me, I ain't get no doubters. I ain't get nobody who ain't true to this thing.
Right.
You know, anybody I get that will pray for me, I got to trust in them just as much, you know. I'm trusting in my prayer.
Thanks.
Because they going to pray for me. They going to anoint my ear and everything. You ain't going to be no clown anoint me. You going to have to be real.
I agree.
So, you know, it's about their faith, man.
Look, I'm going to tell you this. After all you survived, after having that incident where you were shot, you know, driving your Uber, you know, doing your job by a young man who went to trial, and I haven't still heard the verdict. What was the verdict on that?
We'll find that out this Thursday.
So this Thursday will be the verdict, the final verdict.
On the 15th. This should be the closing of defense and the last statements and everything, closing arguments.
And they didn't waive.
It should happen this Thursday.
And they didn't waive this young man to adult court. He went through juvenile courts. So what is the maximum time or what is the maximum punishment in juvenile?
He could only get 5 years, no matter what. That's the maximum he can get is 5 years.
And you said that there was multiple people, like there was 2 people involved in this.
Yes, and for what I found out, the last trial we had, that they had found 2 shells in the back of my Jeep on the floor that I think that matched the gun that they found from the guy they arrested. But then they found a bullet, the one that went through my head, out the driver's side window. It was laying in the driveway in my blood.
Oh, wow.
And that bullet did not match the gun. Didn't match the gun. That means there was 2 guns, and probably both of them that shot me.
And this young man never told on the other person or never gave any clues to who the other person was.
Nope. Never said anything about it.
Oh, wow.
He never said anything, so I don't know if he gonna testify or not. I don't know, but
oh wow,
we go find out Thursday who his witness, because it's up to the defense to bring their witnesses down.
Wow.
So,
well, like I said,
I think this witness will be his family.
I salute you for actually, you know, having that incident and then continuing to do the work and not becoming somebody that, you know, was cold-hearted to what happened to you. You got up and you got back on your mission to help others, and I can commend you for that. I think that was very powerful to watch you come from that situation back out into the community and showing up and praying and came to the walk and doing things in the neighborhoods more now than ever before.
Yes. It's a struggle. It's more of a struggle now, but still, you know, things ain't going to change unless you're there to make a change. You can't find excuses. You got to find a way to make it happen. You know, so there's always an excuse. But just like there's always an excuse, there's always a way. And that's what I'm going to focus on, the way, not the excuse.
Well, look, that's why you on here for the Monday prayer, because the thing is, you're a living testimony. That's why I call you the miracle minister, because you survived multiple shots, and then you got healed. You came back, and you continue to work. You're tirelessly helping others, trying to help the community, and that's what I appreciate about you the most. And that's why I love about you the most, because your heart and your intent is always with those that are in need, even though when you're in a situation where you can't even hear, you still are recovering from being gunned down due to senseless violence in the community by a young person. And you're still out here helping the youth. You're still out here trying to make sure that you're doing your part. You do your part, and that's powerful.
We just concluded the basketball tournament, the season that I was referee for. Although this year I wasn't able to referee, but I was there to, stay on the clock, keep the stats, scores, whatever, do whatever I could do there, talk to the youth. And I also spoke to them as well this Friday before the game to let them know that you don't have to be part of everything your friends do. Just like these two together there. It's okay to say no to your friends. They want to go do something that you know is not right. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to lose friends. Everybody's not going to be on this journey with you. So if you lose those along the way, because you don't want to go the direction they're going, it's fine. There's more people you're going to meet when we go in the right direction. So let them people go. And keep going. So Friday we had the tournament, and I think we had a great group of kids this year, hundreds of kids. Great group. We didn't have any fighting, arguing with the referees. None of that was going on. So, this is one of the best seasons. And they did dedicate the season, too. We just with the creative skills, basketball, and it was an awesome year. And I hope next year it'll be even better.
How?
We've got to keep working with the kids.
Well, like I said, that's why I appreciate you coming on for this Monday prayer. I need Truth Nation to gather together around the radio, the YouTube, wherever you at. Get your minds around the show right now, and let's get on one accord for this Monday prayer.
Amen. Our Father who art in heaven, God, we thank you for giving us the strength, protection, and the grace to make it through yet another week. You bless us with your presence and guide us every step along the way. Now we go into another week. We pray that you will go before us and lead us to the right places, the right people, and the perfect opportunities for prosperity. We know not what lies ahead, whether it's good or bad, but we do trust in your directions and know as a surety that you will not lead us astray. Allow us to be that light for those that are in dark places and be a comfort for those who are discomforted and at unease. I speak life and life more abundantly in Jesus' name. Amen.
Hey, anything else you want to say, Miracle Minister Kevin?
As always, my good brother, stay cool, stay calm, stay focused.
Hey, look, when we come back, we'll be joined in studio by Marquette Hall of Famer Tony Smith, Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things. You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too. And that's why we did something about it. We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers. We are normal people just like you. And together, we can make a difference. Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Sponsored by the Wisconsin Army National Guard. Aired by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association and this station.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer. Our policy is to provide equal opportunity employment, development, and advancement to all current and potential teammates. If you are an organization that maintains a job bank, provides employment information, or gives job referrals, you may request to be placed on the station's mailing list for future career opportunities. To learn more about careers at Good Karma Brands, please email careers@goodkarmabrands.com.
The Empowerment Small Business Loan Program, we're talking about up to $5 million, which for small business owners, we need that. That's like payroll, that's resources. So can you just let us know, what is the program and why is this lending program so important to Old National Bank?
Years ago, our CEO, Jim Ryan, this program is his brainchild. He was working with Roland Shelton, who you know, Denise, out of Evansville, and they identified that African-American business owners, Hispanic business owners, Native American business owners, as well as women business owners had a difficult time in obtaining financing from the traditional credit partners. And so we went out, created a program, launched it last year, 2023. And so far last year, we have helped over 100 successful minority and women-owned businesses with about $25 million in loans. We've already started this year with almost $8 million in approvals, again, geared toward minority business owners and women business owners that normally had difficulties in obtaining traditional credit finance.
Are you ready to be treated like a VIP? Drop the third-party apps and download the Cousin Subs app for true VIP status. Then order your favorite subs and sides directly on the Cousin Subs app to reap the rewards. You'll get access to exclusive, limited-time-only products, coupons, and special offers, and you'll earn reward points, free food, and Cousins merchandise. Now that's how a VIP should be treated. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
Don't think twice. Call Geis.
Garage doors giving you headaches? Best way I know how to deal with it is to call my friends at Geis. Family owned since 1955, Geis is the trusted authority on garage doors and openers in southeastern Wisconsin. Trust me, I use them too. With brands like CHI and LiftMaster, they have doors for every budget and will even build custom designs to match your exact needs. For fast, reliable garage repair solutions, go to GeisDoors.com or call 262-784-4250. GeisDoors.com.
Don't think twice. Call Geis.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know whether it's a new home or a new car, you've worked hard to achieve your dreams, and we work hard to protect them so you can enjoy the utmost peace of mind. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Hey. Put a 100-round drum on a new AR. Looking finna get one of these, pull up on them, then we spray up cars. I'm tryna hurt them, when we catch them, we gon' flip. Oh, they running, but they can't run far, yeah. There's a deagle on me now, and I'ma get them. And I promise you won't see tomorrow. My young gorillas hanging out the window. Our gorillas hanging out of the window like bananas, they split them. We gonna hit them with venom, kill them, chew them up and then spit them. Got his blood on my denim, chopper spitting out with a rhythm. And your life is what it is still. I'm a hero for Texas, but act like a villain. Cool, calm, collective, kicking back, chilling. Your phone number, the much your bank did. 100 yappers and choppers on my side, but just like a midget. Got 100
101.7 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Joining me in the studio, Marquette Hall of Famer Tony Smith in the building. How you doing, T. Smith?
You know, I'm good. I can't complain. Coming off the weekend, rested, well rested.
Yeah, well rested.
Well
you know,
rested.
but I think we got to get back into some smoke. I think we got
plenty of it.
We got to get a little smoke today early in the show because a 90-minute video that was released by Menard County Sheriff Office shows former County Sheriff Deputy Sean Grayson being booked on July 17th, the day he was indicted of shooting Sonia Massey. But they got the booking video. And
redacted some of it.
It's very redacted. Very redacted.
Still
but
crazy.
It made me raise an eyebrow. And you know, when I raise an eyebrow, T. Smith, you know, I gotta bring it. I gotta bring it to the airwaves. I gotta bring it to the airwaves, T. Smith. It seemed like they was back there strategizing.
It sure did.
And if y'all watch this video, we got some audio coming up. But if y'all watch this video about Sean Grayson being booked and how they treated him and the conversation, I'm surprised they even let this conversation out.
Right.
We know it goes on. Hold on. We know this goes on.
Oh, I knew it already.
We can feel it in our spirit.
We knew it.
We can feel it in the DNA, ancestry,
and it's like,
in our bodies. But now they showing the conversation, the actual real conversation.
You kind of know stuff going on, but when you actually hear it and you're watching it, you're like, I knew that happened, but man, this is even more crazy than what I thought.
It's even more creepy when you get to see it.
I know, man. I was like, I can't say I was in disbelief because I like I say, we already knew it, but man, just to watch it unfold is crazy.
You know it be going on. You remember back it's Eddie Murphy did a skit where he went around and dressed up like a white man.
Yeah.
And then he was riding the bus.
They got off the bus.
And the brother
like it's party time. DJ broke out.
That's stuck in my mind forever. Like, so we know after we once we remove ourselves from certain situations, it's conversations going on.
Yeah, like I say, man, like it reminds me of like a UFO. Like I believe in UFOs, but if I actually saw one, it'd be another level of like, whoa.
Well, if y'all watching us as we broadcast live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube, if y'all haven't seen this, this video is so disturbing. But here we go.
This is the video recorded on July 17th as former Sangamon County Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson is booked in the Menard County Jail. The Sheriff's Office released the video to Five on Your Side. It shows Grayson, who shot and killed Sonia Massey inside her Springfield, Illinois home last month, engaged in a conversation with sheriff's deputies. On July 6th, Massey calls 911 about a possible intruder inside her home. Grayson and another deputy responded. During their interaction, Grayson yelled at Massey as she held a boiling pot of water. He said he feared for his life and shot her 3 times, killing her. Prosecutors charged Grayson with multiple murder charges in Massey's death. In the jail video, Grayson talks about his case.
That's what the state's attorney agreed, or that's what the state's attorney made the charges. So they said this is for my own safety to put me in custody. So here I am.
Grayson has pleaded not guilty. In the video, he says he expects a short time behind bars.
Yeah. Well, this whole new safety act. That's why hopefully I'll be out tomorrow.
He was referring to his initial court appearance on July 18th. Grayson's lawyers argue the Menard County Jail is unable to treat Grayson's medical needs, which include having colon cancer. In court Friday, a judge ruled he will remain behind bars. Hours after the video release, Sangamon County Sheriff Jack Campbell announced he's stepping down amid growing public outcry. Meantime, civil rights attorney Ben Crump, who's representing Sonia Massey's family, said in part, although the pain of losing her is still fresh, Sonia's family is going to work with the outgoing sheriff for the remainder of his tenure to help heal the community.
Now, in a statement released today, Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker said he hopes a fresh start with new leadership will usher in a new era of reform and rebuild the trust lost between the Sangamon County community and the sheriff's office. Grayson returns to court.
Hey, and they didn't even show all the most, some of the most
crazy part,
disturbing parts.
Yeah,
you know,
you're talking about, I should get out tomorrow? Like,
right. I mean, and then they're trying to use the medical reason that he got the colon cancer.
Yeah,
and they can't treat it in the jail facility. You know how many people that had died up in the Milwaukee County Jail because they were refused treatment?
Right. But the other crazy part was the part where they were saying, like, oh, we're going to take care of you, Sean. Don't worry.
Yeah.
When I heard that, I was like, what?
My God.
What
Yes.
do you mean you going to take care of him? What is that?
DJ Brothers, see if we can get some more detailed.
Find the one off of Instagram.
Yeah,
like, man, I was like, he was like, we're going to take care of you.
We can find a little bit more
like,
of that like where one of the sheriffs was like, hey, we like I got your back.
Right. That's the part I was tripping off of. I'm like, oh, we're going to take care of you. Don't worry.
Yeah. And this is and you know what? Sonia Massey is a black woman who called the police because she thought there was somebody that was an intruder outside the house and died. See, you can call for help and die.
Right.
That's wild to me. And this man shouldn't have never, first of all, and thank God that the sheriff, the top guy, is resigning. How did you?
Hey, wonder why.
You know, how do you let this guy go off the radar? How do you let a menace to society, you know, stay on the police force? You talk about what's going on the street. Look at this guy.
Who had prior complaints.
And he got a gun. And he's walking around with a badge and a gun.
With multiple prior complaints, not just one.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, Truth Nation, when we see things like this and we get a glimpse at what really goes on behind the scenes, and you would think that, and this is how dumb they are. They know they got cameras in there.
Right, and they're still talking, but this
is how comfortable.
That's how confident they are too. They
Yes.
can get off. Like, you can hear me talk about it. I'm still gonna get off.
Look, I wish.
Why? But hold on, why? Because they redacted part of the video.
Yes.
They ain't gonna show you part of the video.
Look, let me tell you, they let out some of that video, but what I'm saying is, what didn't they let out?
Right.
It's more worse than the part that they let out.
And I don't understand, what good is having the video if you're gonna redact part of it? You know they redacted some incriminating part. What other reason would you redact it?
I wish I was the person that was on the other side of the camera. I just hit the button and be like, you know, we can hear you.
All right.
You know, what y'all talking about?
Like Cat Williams, like, you know, we can see you, right?
Right. I mean, that's wild to me. And now they're trying to find every way to try to make him comfortable.
Oh, he's got colon cancer.
Yes.
He needs this. He needs that.
Wow.
A lot of people need stuff in jail.
Look, I get calls all the time about what's going on right here in the city of Milwaukee, and they are complaining that some people can't get the medical treatment that they need. I'm telling you, it's crazy how they run these systems. But now they want to have some empathy and sympathy for this guy who had no empathy and sympathy for Sonia Massey.
Yeah, man, it's disappointing. It's very disappointing.
Look, we're gonna keep everybody up to date, and we'll find some other video in detail.
Right.
Yeah, hopefully when we get back from break, we can get some in detail. But like I said, this is the real conversation that that be going on. You can finally hear it. In 2024, nothing surprises me anymore. Everything is just out there. They don't care if it's happening. Yeah. What you gonna do about it?
Exactly.
Right. Okay. Well,
in your face.
Yeah. It's
I did this.
It's no longer behind the scenes at all. We got so much technology right now that we're actually seeing things live. And why it happens, and they're saying, okay, we're gonna show you this video, and you still ain't gonna
do nothing about it. Ain't nothing that happened to me. But that's the crazy. That's what the body cam was for, right? So people would stop doing stuff.
Well, look, when we come back, we got to get on to the pop culture report. We got some interesting conversations coming up for the pop culture report. Truth Nation, stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app at 1017thetruth.com.
You hit the library. Shh, hard. And keep your eyes on the prize. Also, one day you can earn that bachelor's. Finishing what you start where you want, that's worth working for. And here is how you get there. Here at MATC, where smart programs prep you for next-level challenges. Earning your bachelor's can start right away, and graduation is just the beginning. Here's to an education that takes you farther. Here's how you get there. Here at matc.edu/get there.
It's time for Truth Takes, a thought-provoking commentary on the new 1017 The Truth. Here is Tory Lowe with his truth.
Breaking news, Milwaukee County Medical Examiner's Office is investigating the death of 43-year-old Devonte Mitchell outside of the Hyatt Regency on Sunday as a homicide. Breaking news, a Milwaukee mother is speaking out after her 17-year-old daughter, Amira Rice, was shot and killed at Milwaukee's Deneen Park. This happened just after midnight on July 22nd. Breaking news, according to a sheriff's office report, Sean Grayson said he shot Sonia Massey after fearing she would throw boiling water at him, which would have caused great bodily harm or death. Breaking news, body cam video shows fatal police shooting of 4-year-old Illinois boy and man holding him hostage. Police responding to a domestic violence call shot a 4-year-old named Terrell Marshawn Miller and his mother's boyfriend. Now that I have your attention, these are families that are more than just a news story. These are families who are hurting. These are families that are searching for justice. As a community, it's our duty to get involved and make sure we do our part to make sure that these families receive the justice that they're searching for. Today, it's their families in the news. Tomorrow is yours. This is why it's important for us to make sure that we stay on the front lines and make sure that we do our part to help change what's going on in our neighborhood. Whether it's police brutality, whether it's senseless violence, whether it's human trafficking, we all can do our part and help each and every family that's affected negatively in our communities get justice.
This has been Truth Takes on the new 1017 The Truth. Listen to The Tory Lowe Show weekdays from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Brewers 5 County Fridays are now Wisconsin First Fridays. All Wisconsin residents get half off Brewers tickets at the first Friday home game of each month. Check out the schedule and get yours at brewers.com/Wisconsin Fridays.
I feel so stuck.
The Veterans Crisis Line is here for you. Dial 988, then press 1 to call.
Truck crash? Call Gruber offices. One call, that's all.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing tonight? I'd like to welcome to the stage Tony.
Thank you. Far too kind.
Entertainment, current events, and trending topics. You get it all on the Culture Report with the Marquette Hall of Famer Tony Smith on the Tory Lowe Show. Here is your host, Tory Lowe.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show, DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Pop Culture Report brought to you by Marquette Hall of Famer Tony Smith. Hey, before we get into the final days of the Olympics, before we get into all of that, we have some audio on the police, the sheriff department, the sheriff deputies that were, this was shortly after Grayson was arrested for the death of Sonia Massey. And while they was fingerprinting them and blueprinting them, fingerprinting them and sending them through the process,
booking them
to book them, it was some strange conversations. T. Smith,
not strange, but yes.
Well, we always knew that something was going on behind the scenes
in all of these situations, not just this one, but yeah.
Yeah, we already know.
Yeah, this is the norm.
But
what you're about to hear is probably the normal that goes on when there's a policeman in trouble.
They were so comfortable.
Oh, so nice, kind.
Let's listen.
Booking Sean Grayson in the Menard County Jail shortly after his indictment. In the video, deputies tell him he'll be taken care of as Grayson talks about potentially being released. It's July 17th as Sean Grayson is brought into the booking area of the Menard County Jail. The men in the darker uniforms with red patches are Sangamon County Sheriff's deputies. Those in lighter uniforms are from Menard County.
Because you can put him in on a temp hold instead of putting all his charges on, you put him under temp hold.
They briefly discuss how to temporarily keep Grayson's name off the county jail website for what we're told were security purposes.
Sean, these guys will take care of you. Thank you. Sheriff, you need anything? Miller, my number, myself, if I can help with anything. Reach out to Superintendent. They'll take care of you, Sean. You'll be hearing from us probably tomorrow.
Wow. The Sangamon County deputies clear out, and a few minutes later, Grayson begins to discuss his charges and says he thinks he'll get out.
I can't imagine that they're not going to release me on.
What are you being taken? I guess where'd that paperwork go? I mean, hopefully we got a copy that was.
They're saying my charges are first-degree murder, aggravated with a weapon, and Christian misconduct.
That's based off the grand jury.
Yeah. That's what the state's attorney agreed, or that's what the state's attorney made the charges. So they said this is for my own safety to put me in custody. So
Nearly 30 minutes of audio were redacted from this video, with the sheriff's office citing privacy exemptions to the state's public records law. But over the course of the next hour, we can see Grayson is later placed in a holding cell, makes phone calls to his fiancée, an attorney, and has his picture taken. He later discusses his medical needs. He's been treated for cancer and currently has a colostomy bag. The Menard County Sheriff's Office told NBC5 Investigates Grayson is not getting preferential treatment and that the county's low inmate population and security measures are part of the reason he's alone.
Wait for your hot steaming water.
His arrest and indictment followed the July 6th shooting of Sonia Massey. Sheriff's deputies went to her home for a suspected prowler, but 2 days earlier, authorities had responded for mental health concerns. 11 days after the shooting, he's at the Menard County Jail awaiting his first court appearance, talking with the deputy about the jail's low inmate population when he says this.
I started last October, and this is the lowest we've had. Yeah. Well, this whole new safety act. That's why hopefully I'll be out tomorrow. Yeah.
You'll be out tomorrow. You'll be out tomorrow.
Right.
Don't worry.
I'm just disgusted.
We'll take care of you.
I'm disgusted. When I hear stuff like this, and you know it goes on, but to actually hear how they're treating this guy, this murderer, this guy shot a woman in the face.
Defenseless.
Defenseless woman in the face. And lied about it.
Yes.
If his partner didn't have the body cam on,
he would have got away with it.
He would have got away with this. And you know, this also...
Why don't he have his body cam on?
This also gives me, like, shades of Dalen Roof. Like the guy that went to North Carolina and shot up those people. Mm-hmm. And they took him to Burger King. After he did that, they took him to Burger King.
Wow.
You know, you shot up these black people. Let's take him to Burger King. You know what I mean? Like this weird behavior.
But don't run into the women's bathroom on accident.
Right.
Or you get killed. Then.
Right. Oh.
We ain't taking you to Burger King.
No, we gonna unalive you.
Right.
Like I said, Truth Nation, like I said, we gotta really understand what's happening in, because we have a natural mistrust for these systems, because we know we get the bottom of the barrel, the end of the short end of the stick when it comes to certain mentalities and organizations when they approach us in our communities. And now we're seeing plenty of this mentality.
Yeah, what you get is you get the you get a predetermined disposition or attitude,
right,
when responding to the situations in certain areas. Right, you're like, oh, all right, I'm already in a mood because I know I'm going here. When if I was called to a different zip code, I'm not going to have that much concern. I'm going to be a little more relaxed out in these other areas.
I think everybody in these videos, in these conversations, need to be fired or resign, along with the head sheriff. Everybody in these conversations that was having these conversations gotta go, because they obviously felt some type of empathy, they shared a common idea.
Yeah, I mean,
all of these sheriffs need to get up out of there.
Yeah, they were being overly nice.
The deputies,
which is crazy.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, they were actually, hey, we're gonna work with you. We basically,
right. Hey, do your job. Don't be overly nice though. Because you're not overly nice to us.
Let me tell you something.
Overly nice.
I remember protesting and having to go through the booking process. It wasn't that sweet. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, right.
It's not that sweet.
They ain't treating you that nice.
Multiple times. I had to, I don't mind going through the booking process. But after 3 days, they just let you go. Open up the doors and you just walk out. You know what I mean? Because they can detain you up to, 3 days, 3-4 days, right? But what I'm saying is, this guy committed a homicide, a murder. They supposed to treat him like a murder.
Exactly. They treat them like they're boys, one of their boys. Hey. That's how they treat them.
I'm surprised they didn't offer him no Burger King.
Right. Can we get you anything? Well, he said anything you need. He did say anything you need.
That's what I'm saying.
We got you. I was like, oh boy.
See. All right. Well,
they treat him like the victim, kind of.
Hey, look.
Anything you need, these guys will take care of you.
Hey, look.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna have to do the after hours Tory Lowe show.
That's crazy.
Because I can't even say a lot of stuff that is going through my mind right now. Live on the air.
Are you okay, Sean? You all right? You gonna be all right?
We got you.
These guys here will take care of you. They'll take good care of you.
Look, when we come back, the Olympics is over with, T. Smith.
Yeah, they are.
We got some controversy out here, though.
Oh, it's a lot of it out there.
There's a lot of controversy about that basketball.
Some other stuff, too.
Hey, some other stuff. Hey, facts.
Yeah.
But we're going to try to talk about it when we get back. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Truth Nation, it is Bam Jammin from Jammin' with Juice, and I want you to join me and my Truth team at our free and open to the public second annual Truth Family Fest Saturday, August 17th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Riverside University High School. There will be live music, free haircuts for kids, free backpacks filled with school supplies, and delicious food. We can't wait to see you on Saturday, August 17th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The Truth Family Fest is presented by Associated Bank. Your money works here.
What distinguishes Old National Bank from other lenders in helping people buy their first home and furthering their small businesses?
One thing that really makes us stand out is our grants. We have 2 really big grants right now specifically for first-time home buyers buying in Milwaukee County. The first one is for $15,000. They have to be buying within Milwaukee County and reach certain income limits. And then the second one is for $20,000, and that is through the Federal Home Loan Bank of Indiana. We're headquartered in Indiana, as you know, Denise. So that is a second grant, and that is really the highest, most robust grant program throughout the entire southeastern Wisconsin area. So it's up to $35,000 essentially that a person could be receiving for their first home. If you are in a position that you're looking to buy your first home throughout Milwaukee County, please give me a call. Please contact me. I'm more than happy to help everybody that I can.
And what's your number, Anna?
Sure.
How can they reach you?
414-978-0283.
Saving energy and money is easier than you think. Here are 2 simple things you can do to reduce your energy use and lower your energy bill. Use thermal curtains to reduce each room's energy loss by up to 25%, and make sure vents aren't blocked by furniture or rugs to improve airflow and comfort. Simple, smart savings. Get more energy-saving tips at WeEnergies.com.
Get your tickets now to the Milwaukee Gala that helps empower communities and change lives. Join us at the new rooftop ballroom of the Baird Center for Greater Milwaukee Urban League's Black and White Ball, celebrating legacy and impact. It's all happening on Saturday, November 2nd, with entertainment by Shantae Moore. This event will sell out. Get your ticket and sponsorship information now at tmul.org and click on the Black and White Ball link. That is tmul.org.
the biggest names in the basketball world.
Dame Dollar Lillard.
Having fun and honest conversations.
He puts it in the shoe, right? And sets the tone for brothers and sisters and family.
Every week, Thanasis Adetokounmpo sits down with special guests on Thanalysis Show. Presented by Carbless Ready-to-Drink Cocktails.
Fantastic.
Find Thanalysis Show on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts. And on YouTube by searching Thanalysis Show.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
I got a whole lot of problems, trying to see them turn into dollars, so I'm here. I can see the money bring problems, only when you came up from the bottom, though. I hear mama say as soon as they cross you, even
101.7 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show.
They wildin' out.
DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Pop Culture Report brought to you by Marquette Hall of Famer Tony Smith. It's a lot of things that happen in these Olympics, these 2024 Olympics.
A lot of drama.
A lot of drama.
A lot of drama. I watched a lot of Olympics. I'm just going to tell you right now. I have Peacock, so I don't watch it during the day. I just go ahead and watch the replays at night of what event that I want to watch.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
Hey, so what did you get from these Olympics?
American dominated the medals as usual.
Right.
They tied, I think, with China with gold, 40 apiece. But it was some domination, some excellent athletes. What I like is you get to see a bunch of different type of athletes from different things, and some of them got great personalities. You watch them, you love them. Some of the American athletes, Sydney McLaughlin-Laverne, she was unbelievable. I mean, I couldn't believe how good she was, how dominating she was. These are the top athletes in their sport, and she dominated them. Wasn't even close. It was crazy. Gabby Douglas, another one.
Right. I mean, it was a lot of great things going on, but I noticed that it was a lot of weird stuff going on.
A lot of weird stuff. People are mad at the USA basketball. A lot of them were mad for Jason Tatum not playing a lot.
And then LeBron, they're saying that Curry should have got the MVP.
Right, which I don't necessarily agree with. LeBron was a man child the whole way.
Oh, LeBron played bully ball.
Bully ball, big time. Which is what you got to do overseas. Now, I played overseas. It's a different game over there. You got to play bully ball because they're going to let them foul. You saw all the fouling that was going on. And they let that kind of physicality go.
I'll say this. The guy shouldn't have never dunked on LeBron and tried to flex. After that
was ugly.
Like I said, you don't poke the bear. You don't poke the bear. And I think that it seems like when we talk about the United States and the gold. Matter of fact, I saw that they get less money for the gold medal, than other people that get the gold medal. So, but when it's so much pride that goes in when it comes to the Olympics, when it comes to Americans, because from our standpoint, we want to win all the gold medals, and so when we watch the Olympics, 100%. I think that we just kind of raise an eyebrow to certain things that take place because you see people that one guy that raped somebody and was allowed to still play. Stuff like that. A lot of controversy around the women's boxing.
And then you got Sha'Carri who smokes some weed where it's legal,
right?
And she can't compete.
Couldn't compete, and this guy raped didn't they say like a
12-year-old? I think it was when he was 19 or something. Yeah, and then he was able to 22-year-old too. He raped 2 people.
Yeah, but then they let him play.
He's a registered child offender,
right?
And you still can go in the Olympics.
But your favorite part, the breakdancing, the girl from Australia.
Man, I don't even know why they wasted everybody's time putting breakdancing in there. That was just ridiculous. Like breakdancing don't need to be in there.
Look, especially hold on, wait a minute, wait a minute. Breakdancing is an art form. It's a lot of athleticism in breakdancing. It just wasn't in her performance.
Stop it with the.
Hold on.
Stop it.
Hold on. When you spin on your head and do all that stuff, that's really technical. You can break a limb the way you can really.
There's a lot of
do some
technical
damage.
stuff out there. Don't mean they need to be in the Olympics.
All I'm saying is
They don't need dancing
They
in the
trying to
Olympics.
add a little extra flavor. I mean, I thought it was a great
We're
setup.
gonna have line dancing in the Olympics too.
I just didn't like, what? Well, I don't, what I didn't like about the whole break dancing thing. I don't think they got on a certain size. I don't think they got the best people to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I see dance videos where people doing more complicated routines.
The one that everybody's making of the lady from Australia.
Right.
I don't think that was breakdancing though.
I don't know what. Hold on. I mean,
that was like a 2-year-old flopping around, like watch me dance.
Let me tell you something. I thought I was watching a skit from Saturday Night Live.
That's what I'm saying. Like
that's what it
I don't
looked
know
like
what
to
that
me.
was.
Hey,
but some of my other I saw some new athletes that I like. Femke Bol was unbelievable. She beat the U.S., who had just set the record the night before in the mixed 4x400 relay. Man, she came back and tracked the U.S. down from she was in fourth place, ran them down, and beat them.
Look, let me tell you this. It was since I was a kid, we used to, I guess when the Olympics came to Atlanta.
Okay, yeah.
That was my first real time I sat in front of the TV with the family and actually watched it. I think this year was more. I left the Olympics this year okay, we got through it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because it was so many different things going on. And I guess the female that won the gold medal, I guess they're saying that one company is saying that she was a female, and then the IBA saying that she wasn't.
Yeah, well, she was a female. She just had elevated testosterone levels.
Well, then they was talking about the XY chromosomes and stuff like that. So I guess they'll figure it out. But I guess, like I said, there's a thing. But remember the track lady that couldn't run track because she had the same thing.
Right, yeah. And this is a combat sport, so it's a totally different thing. They got a lot of inconsistencies. Like I say, the Sha'Carri Richardson thing with the sex offender dude, you got to make this make sense. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
That what you're talking about, you got two different sports in the same thing, and y'all got different rules.
Right.
And it should be the other way. It should be the one that's a combat sport not being allowed. Jordan Childs, the gymnast, she's getting her bronze taken away now because the Romanians complained that you guys got the protest in late about her score. Mm-hmm. You got it in late. Well, they're saying no. Now there's evidence, so that's still going to be hashed out. I think my favorite new athlete now though is Canada's pole vaulter. She took bronze.
Oh yeah,
Alicia Newman.
I wish I wanted to pole vault.
You did?
I didn't have the right body type.
But
you got to be like Slinky. You
don't have her body type. Right. Trust me.
Facts. you got to be able to you got to be linky.
Well, the gold winner for the men's Mondo Duplantis.
We got to go to break.
He was unbelievable. But back to Alicia real quick. She's my favorite now. She twerked when she won the bronze. And people are talking about her, and now they found out she got an OnlyFans page.
Oh wow!
So she just blew up.
T-Smith, I appreciate you for coming on for the Pop Culture Report.
I'm not saying I'm going to check it out.
I'll see you Wednesday.
Yes, you will. I'll let you know about that page.
Thank you for the Pop Culture Report, T. Smith. Hey, look, when we come back, Truth Nation, we'll have more conversations. Stay locked in.
You said you'd never buy your kid candy from the checkout aisle, or forget extra diapers, and never give in to a meltdown. You'd never lick your thumb to clean their face, never let them have too much screen time, and never bribe them for just one more bite. You say you'd never let them out in public without their hair brushed, never ever become a minivan mom, and you'd never give them your phone for a quiet dinner.
Calling boss work phone.
So when you say you'd never leave your child in a hot car, no, it can happen. Cars get hot fast, and kids can be at risk in temperatures as low as 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Never happens. Before you leave the car, always stop, look, lock. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Listen to the home of the 5K Gruber Cash Giveaway. 1017 FM, 1510 AM, WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Wavy boy, go crazy.
Justice Wisconsin, the truth. The most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM. The movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice. We want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready.
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. The movement continues. The marathon continues right here on 101.7 The Truth. Thank you for joining me for the second hour of the Tory Lowe Show. And joining me in the studio, the queen, the advocate, the author, Elizabeth Brown.
Hey, it's Monday. Yes, happy Monday. Happy Monday.
Hey, look, when we over the weekend, when we got, I think last week, Tuesday, then I wasn't on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Correct.
And so I wanted to backtrack a little bit.
Let's do it.
Because there are charges against those that were involved in the Devonte Mitchell situation.
You're correct, yes.
And D.A. Chisholm has pressed charges. Shortly after we got off the air on Tuesday, DJ Brother Z sent me the letter.
Oh yeah.
And that was the next day was supposed to be a protest.
Correct.
But
at Chisholm's house.
It was canceled.
Correct.
But charges, 4 people were charged.
Yeah.
Do we have any audio, DJ Brother Z? Hold on, we getting that audio loaded up. But that's progress.
That is progress, you know.
We had to
slow moving.
We had to rise the awareness to across the country.
Come on. That part.
All over the world.
Family had to work extremely hard. The community had to work extremely hard. Yes. For 4 people.
Hey.
Yeah.
And I still ain't seen that lady who hit him with the broom.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it should be more numbers than that.
So if these guys got charged with murder, but what about where the assault charges?
Come on, battery, something. Come on, for real, for all involved.
Hey, that's all I'm saying.
Because that was a gangbang, if you ask me.
Man, look, brutal.
Literally.
A brutal beat.
Yes.
And this is all I'm saying. Like, okay, we got the charges, but like I said, the family specifically wanted everybody who participated in the brutal beating.
As they should.
Of Devonte Mitchell. They wanted some charges on everybody.
Yes. Everybody deserved charges.
Like I said, and I guess when I got the word that there were charges, you know, and the work that was put in to bring the charges. Salute to Attorney Benjamin Crump, Attorney B. Ivy Lamar, Attorney Will Sultan,
salute
the Mitchell family, for just going hardcore, about trying to, you know, get some charges put on the situation. So
salute to the community.
Salute to the community. Facts.
Yes,
all the brothers that came out and participated. Now we got to go through a whole nother situation where now the court processes.
Yes.
Right? And so to me, I just say that, yes, we want the charges. We are excited about, or we are happy that there are some charges. But there's still some people that's out there that need to be charged.
Still some people out there.
Even if it ain't with murder, with a battery something.
Yes. Assault, correct. There should be charges. No doubt.
Well, we got some audio, DJ Brother Z. We got the audio up. Let's listen.
Now at 5, one of the men accused of killing Devonte Mitchell outside Milwaukee's Hyatt Regency Hotel has turned himself in. He is 60-year-old Todd Erickson. He checked in this afternoon at the Milwaukee County Jail. Jenna Ray was at the courthouse today where Erickson's expected first appearance did not happen.
That's right, Steve. Todd Erickson is being represented by attorney Michael Steinle, who was also in court this afternoon but refused to answer any questions. We know Erickson's been booked into the county jail, but the arraignment hearing that was supposed to happen today is now possibly happening tomorrow. Todd Erickson is one of the 4 men charged with killing Devonte Mitchell. As of this afternoon, he's in custody at the Milwaukee County Jail. The other 3 men charged with felony murder, Herbert Williamson, Brandon Turner, and Devin Johnson Carson, have not turned themselves in. Despite the fact arrest warrants have been issued for each of them, there's no time limit on when they actually have to surrender. They also have options on how to turn themselves in. They can walk into any police station or the jail on their own with their attorneys, or police can go looking for them. We talked with Herbert Williamson, the former bellman at the Hyatt, last night. He said he plans to turn himself in, but is maintaining his innocence.
Being a security guard is not my job. I was forced into this position to where the management asked me to help. You can see it on camera that she asked me to help. And I was in fear that I was going to lose my job if I didn't participate. I was scared that I was going to get fired for insubordination for not taking a direct order.
That's Herbert Williamson.
Oh,
who
wow.
You just heard from. Sources are telling me that he plans to turn himself
a lot of
in
people, you know,
tomorrow morning.
when they look at that video and they see the brothers
Erickson goes
involved,
through for his first hearing again
they
tomorrow.
feel like, okay, why did the brother jump in? He said he felt like
for the Mitchell family
they looked at him like, you better do something or you're going to lose your job.
Has happened. He does not
I would have had to lose my job.
So long.
Yeah, I'm broke.
Very quickly, almost immediately after this incident, law enforcement
like you stated,
knew that it was on camera, and they knew what the camera footage showed, and it showed Mr. Mitchell being beaten to death.
You know, there was a life
I just don't accept the explanations that have been provided.
We go ahead to the lines.
Suspects should have been charged with reckless homicide instead of felony murder.
You're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Hey, good afternoon, y'all.
Salute.
So I heard the question, why didn't they charge them with assault?
It's War, Peace, and the
Because you
Presidency.
know how
I'm Amy
they
Goodman.
operate. Look at
we look now at the far-right policy plan to overhaul the federal government known as Project 2025.
When they charge
Republican
people,
presidential candidate Donald Trump's trying to downplay his connection to the plan. And last week, Kevin Roberts, head of the influential right-wing
it's just the opposite when it comes to people they do not want to put in jail. They just doing this to save face. You know what I'm saying? To just because that's what the public wants them to do. They're not going to charge them with an obscene amount of crimes. They're going to charge them with what they hope that they can get away with, and that's it. You know, I honestly, I love Evers, but the only thing I did not like about him is the fact that I think it's his job. He could totally change the district attorney's office. He can put these people under fire, and he hasn't.
Well, they all running on the Democratic
no matter who
ticket,
they prosecute.
That's his Democratic
stronghold.
That's his, you know, his brother on the Democratic side.
Yeah,
it is. But at the same time, well, while we're on this subject, y'all go vote tomorrow and vote no. But that's just my opinion. But still, that's the only thing I honestly think that Evers had. He could have done that after that last case with the Acevedo when Chisholm didn't do. I think that was Chisholm, right? Yeah. When he didn't do his job in that case. Are we really expecting this man to do his job in this one?
Hey, you know what? They planned it out. They really planned it out. They really be strategizing. It's a whole nother game. Once they make charges,
correct.
They know how to put it in the situation in the court hearing where they could possibly get the person off. They know how to do this.
They hot potato it again to try to get.
Y'all have a good day.
Thank you, Queen. Salute. They hot potato it like they did in the Acevedo case where they prolonged it. So they maneuvering. It's a strategy.
The town. You're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
What's going on, Tory?
How you doing, brother? Town.
What's going on, lovely? All right, what's going on, lovely ladies?
Salute, King.
In the block on the building. For sure. Hey, I'm gonna start off right here like this. Check my dictation. That guy is the biggest Mitch in Milwaukee. The biggest Mitch in Milwaukee. Straight up. Like, you was scared to lose your job. What? What? Seriously? no, okay, whatever. You're on the TV screen, so whatever. You're saying what the lawyer tell you to say, whatever. But you expect us to believe that? Honestly? No, bro. You was trying to get off. You was probably getting punked in school. You probably couldn't handle it. Because, you already know, Tory, where we come from. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he couldn't hack it.
And to tell you this, he already had a lot of people doing stuff. Why you had to add punishment to it?
Come on.
You supposed to be like, hold on.
Break it up.
Yeah.
Break it up and then figure it out. Because we're on the same. We're supposed to be on the same team.
Hey. I learned a long time ago. All skin folk ain't kin folk.
All facts.
Man, straight up, and some of them stay right next to us. Man, that's messed up. One more final thing though. Another on that one, Hilton. Hey, we needed some apologies from Hilton or something. Y'all need to say something. And when your guy that just left though, I was watching the Olympics, and the Olympics messed up the Packer coverage, right? And then I see the Packer coverage, and the third play of the game tells your guy Tony Smith to check the Packers in the third play of the game.
I should have got him on that, but you know what? I didn't want to hear. I didn't want nobody to mess up the frequency. It's irrelevant.
You need to get him every rip about that Jordan Love disparity.
Hey, Wednesday, I'm gonna dedicate at least a whole segment to getting at him. Hey, I didn't want to pollute the conversation. I didn't want to get it cut short. But he'll be back Wednesday. We're going to get T. Smith to come to the altar. We got to call T. Smith in front of the conversation, in front of the congregation, because all that talk about Jordan Love.
Yeah.
And now look what's happening.
Woo, woo. That's that love train.
Hey, look. We got ISIS on the lines. ISIS, you're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Greetings all.
Salute.
All right, so I just wanted to thank the Most High for allowing that to take place, because we knew, as I said the last time I was here, that they were going to be charged, right?
Right.
But when we talk about God and the devil is a lie, right? So that man who was on this media talking about he did this because of his job sounds like a house nigga to me, right? And the devil is an energy that lacks accountability for their actions. You cannot blame someone else for your actions, right? It's not the job that did it, right? So we're definitely like the last caller. We're not falling for it, for sure. But we definitely need the lady with the broom who used the object to be held accountable for her actions also. Right. We're not going to disregard that. We're not, just because you gave us 4 charges, we need more, as they would do with us if the shoe was on the other foot. Right. So we know that the power is in the numbers, and it has to take work for us to come together in the community and demand these things to come into fruition. So that's what I really just all wanted to come on here and say.
Hey, I agree.
I love y'all.
Love you too, Queen.
And have an absolutely abundant day, okay?
God bless
Salute.
you. Hey, look, like I said, the assault is an assault.
Yes, it is.
And if you grab a broom,
come on,
and smack somebody across the, come on now,
unwarranted.
Look, like I said,
because he was in duress then.
They everybody who was involved in that brutal beating needs to have something.
All facts.
They should not walk away with nothing. If you laid one hand on this man,
yes. You are a party to the crime.
You are guilty.
Period.
Of doing something, because you didn't have to do nothing. Let me tell you something. I had intervened in a situation downtown, and I got obstruction of justice because the guy here was split open.
Right.
And when I got to the situation, he was screaming for his life. So I walked up to the officers and I intervened and was like, what's going on? How did his head get like that? Hey, what y'all doing? Like, I tried to interrupt the frequency of him getting...
And they gave you a charge.
And they put me in the back of the police car for like an hour and a half.
See.
But thank God somebody recorded the whole thing.
Right.
It's all recorded.
Right.
But the thing is, I couldn't have been that cat.
Come on.
That watched somebody get brutally beaten and then jumped in on it.
That part.
That's a coward.
Certified.
That's a coward. And if they were urging you to get involved in it, you could have broke it up.
Hey.
You could have been the one that was like, okay, like let me.
For real. Hold on.
You didn't have to get in there and add to the punishment.
Real talk. Real talk. And you need to be held accountable. Point blank and period. Like I said, every last one of those individuals need to be charged with something. There needs to be a charge. They shouldn't walk away scot-free because, again, that was a group idea.
Look, all I can say is this. Like, if those 4 guys are, charged with murder, then the ones that did the panty ante, like, where they got licks in.
Come on.
That's assault.
That sure is.
To me.
Yeah. Broom, battery.
Battery, assault, like something.
Come on.
Disorderly conduct, something.
Definitely needs to be a charge.
It got to be something.
Come on.
Because it's all on video.
You are correct.
And like I said, you ain't doing us no favors.
Come on.
You ain't doing us, okay, you charge 4 people, we supposed to be happy. No, it's other people that assaulted this man.
Yes.
And it resulted in him losing his life.
Tory,
they should not be walking on this earth. They should not be walking on this earth without anything happening to them.
I know children right now, who got into a fight at school or they call themselves jumping somebody. They get a ticket. They get a citation.
Right.
You understand? So I'm not understanding how these individuals have not been charged with something.
Hey, look. We gonna run the break, and when we come back, we got White Widow on the lines, we got Mr. Moore on the lines. Truth Nation, stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Truth Nation, let us take a second to brag for a moment. There is no other station in the country where you get a front row seat to hear from some of the biggest names in politics, pop culture, and sports. People like President Joe Biden.
Black child poverty was cut in half in 2021. We built black wealth. 15 million jobs nationwide, more than 2.5 million for black Americans. Black wealth is up 60% since the pandemic.
Former President Donald Trump's son, Eric Trump.
Guys, we almost had a former president and very likely future president assassinated on live TV. Like, you know what that would have done for this country? You know what that would have made our country look like? We would look like a banana republic.
And Brewers All-Star and former National League MVP Christian Yelich.
Listen, you already know.
Yeah, we got we were just in LA, so we heard our fair share of Kendrick out there in LA. Dodger Stadium has one of the best sound systems in baseball too.
Tap into the award-winning and nationally recognized 1017 The Truth by downloading the Truth app, listening live on 1017thetruth.com, and streaming us live at 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Truth Nation, it's your girl Melanie Ricks, and I want you to join the Truth Team and me at our free and open to the public 2nd annual Truth Family Fest on Saturday, August 17th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Riverside University High School. Tory Lowe and I will be broadcasting live, and you don't want to miss out on all the fun. The Truth Family Fest is presented by Associated Bank, Your Money Works Here, and sponsored by Milwaukee Public Schools, UW-Milwaukee, Gruber Law Offices, Erie Insurance, American Family Insurance, Outreach Community Health Centers, Greater Milwaukee Urban League, Ascension, Wisconsin, and MATC.
When your child has an asthma attack, it's terrifying. You grab the inhaler as fast as you can. My son Khalil, he can't live without his inhaler. But they're expensive. The big drug companies charge families like ours $600 a month. And you know what they actually cost to make? $5. Just $5. That's why Senator Tammy Baldwin launched an investigation to crack down on those companies. And you know what? Tammy Baldwin got 3 of the biggest drug companies to lower the price of inhalers to no more than $35 a month. Tammy Baldwin, that's big savings for my family and for a lot of families. We're breathing a lot easier. There are politicians who do a lot of talking, but Tammy Baldwin, she delivers.
I'm Tammy Baldwin. I'm running for Senate, and I approve this message. I don't work for the drug companies. I work for you. Paid for by Tammy Baldwin for Senate.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as one business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here, reminding you that American Family Insurance agents can help build a customized renter's policy so you can protect stuff like this, or this, or even this. Well, case in point. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
At Gruber Law Offices, we've helped tens of thousands of families after a serious accident. Our priority has always been our clients. We're here for you whenever you may need us. One call, that's all.
If only life had a remote control, you could pause or rewind. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Double up, 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up, I ain't telling no lies, I just, I ain't telling no lies, I just
1017 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos, Elizabeth Brown in studio.
Hey, yo.
Hey, look, we've been talking about Devonte Mitchell, and there are charges in the case. 4 men have been charged. Truth Nation weighing in. Also, we got some news. I want to talk about it after we take the people that are on the lines. I want to discuss it after we get go to the lines, and we'll talk about the breaking news after we get off the lines. White Widow, you're on the new 1017 The Truth. Tap in.
Happy Monday.
Hey, how you doing, White Widow?
Queen, happy Monday.
Good, and getting fired up for the Family Fest this Saturday. Can't wait.
Hey!
But there's a couple things I want to mention. That brother who got on and said, I didn't want to get fired for insubordination. People don't realize in the private sector, you walk in there, even with the union, they tell you straight up, if someone from management gives you a direct order, you got to do it, or otherwise you get fired. Happened with that cop on the force for 6 months when he watched Chauvin choke out George Floyd. The same excuse was given. But the situation lies is that according to National Labor Relations Board, federal law governs all employees. 502, you stop. You go to your management. I am not refusing to work. I just want a safe and healthy environment. What went down at the Hyatt was a pack mentality, probably the worst that we can see out of humanity. So listen, brother, no, maybe at the onset you thought you were going to lose your job, but somewhere from that gift shop all the way to that sidewalk, you should have held back and said, hey, man, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. So I don't want to hear that crybaby. I was going to lose my job. That was maybe at the onset, but you developed a pack mentality and you went for it. Also, I want to talk about the charges. Joel Acevedo, I watched that trial for 2 days. Let's see about due diligence. They're already setting up Mr. Mitchell, coke, and meth. And the fact of the matter is, this is what troubles me. One of the many at Joel Acevedo's was that the medical examiner who testified did not do the autopsy. The medical examiner for Joel Acevedo, remember, didn't show up.
He went missing.
Correct.
Took off and quit and said, I'm afraid. They said they're going to take away my pension, and we ain't heard from him. Prior to that, he was given a new Waukesha office, and everybody was saying, wow, you know. But the fact of the matter is that medical examiner in the office now has got a severe language barrier, very thick European accent. Not only that, they showed the doubt in the jury. Hey, Joel Acevedo or his family donated the heart. They had a heart specialist. The defense gets up and asks that medical examiner, where's the heart?
Come on.
Well, it was donated. Are you sure that it wasn't damaged? Well, what do you mean it was donated? The medical examiner before examined it was donated. True. I was thinking in my heart, what a lovely thing, right? Mm-hmm. They tore that medical examiner apart. You did not look at that heart. It was donated. Where's the heart? The prosecutor couldn't tell him where the heart was, so they put the story and planted in the jury. It wasn't a good heart. It went to science to be donated for autonomy.
And
I never saw anything in my life. You have a chain of command on a donated organ that's tighter than Fort Knox. I'm afraid about the lack of due diligence in the prosecution based what I saw, and that was just one thing with the Joel Acevedo. The family, and I'm glad Crump is involved, they better sit down before it gets to trial, and they go through line item. How are you presenting this case? Because of what I saw, it was unheard of. My husband got a lung in 2008. We communicated with the family without knowing anything. The letters went through the transplant clinic.
Come on.
For 5 years afterwards. Organs don't get donated without a chain of command. How did that prosecuting district attorney's office not know where that heart was?
Hey.
Oh, wow.
Again, more questions than answers.
Right.
We still, and you are so on point, and you are correct, Queen. That was real. That was real.
Hey.
Yeah.
Look, and we still ain't seen the video. Come on. Brother Moore, you on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Good afternoon, Tory and Liz. How y'all doing on this evening? Hey, yeah, man, that is crazy how they pick and choose who they go prosecute, and everybody should be prosecuted. Even, is that the lady who you can hear in the background talking about she gonna take your phone and all that stuff?
Right. Yeah. She told the lady she was gonna take her phone and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, listen. What happened when we see a black individual getting into it with somebody, we step in front of it. This ain't the first time that I saw that individuals, like at the hospital, black man, I guess he didn't have nowhere to go. But security, because that's contradicting myself. Security, ready to go ham on him. Like, you got a security job. This is to secure the front lobby, not to be putting your hands on nobody.
Come on.
And it's like, I couldn't understand when I saw that video, when I saw the Caucasian European haul back and hit him like that. Oh no, they were supposed to. That's who you should have been grabbing because he was on the ground.
Come on.
With his clothes off, what can he do? If you look at his face, it's like he amazed. Like, what? Really?
What y'all doing?
He was in duress. Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, what is? I just don't get it. And the guys, like dude said, your job. They could have took that job and shoved it.
Come on.
Hey, I'm not going to put my hands on this man.
Not at all.
If anything, my anger should have been going towards somebody else.
Correct.
Y'all should have, the owners or whoever's, man, they should have let that man walk out of there and told them, look, you don't pay me enough. Even though I work for y'all don't pay me enough to beat on nobody.
Come on. For real.
Wow. Hey, like I said, even if they asking you to intervene, that don't mean with your fist.
Come on.
Okay. Logic would have just told me, okay, if they gave me a direct order, I'm going to make sure that everybody's safe. I'm going to stop the beating.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make sure he gets out.
For real.
The hotel.
Yeah.
And going on about his way. You
Again.
know, this is something when you talk about security, they don't even have that kind of power to even do half of the stuff we saw on the video.
Come on.
Like it's a thin line between just security and law enforcement.
Yep.
Okay, so when you get outside and you're no longer a threat, or who was he even a threat to?
They were beating him.
Where's the victims?
They were dragging him. Again, he didn't walk out.
Right.
They viciously put their hands on him. So at the end of the day, it was out of line from the beginning. And there's no way I am going to initiate, or I don't care what you told me. At the end of the day, I'm grabbing you because you are the aggressor at this point.
Like I said, it's ways to break up stuff. It's ways to go in
I can't see it.
And split the chaos up.
I can't see it.
You know, and when you got somebody that was already losing, like already down on the ground, you dragging them.
Yes.
I mean, if you were there and somebody's okay, you got to get. I'm going in there and I'm going to stop. I'm going to put a halt.
Yes.
I'm going to halt it.
Yes.
I'm not going to add. I'm going to halt the madness. Okay, this is over with. Get out the way.
Correct.
Okay, you get out of here and y'all get back in here.
Yes.
I'm gonna break it up. I'm gonna stop the madness.
Yeah.
You don't add to the madness.
Not at all, because his blood is on your hands. And now you have to live with the fact that you were an accomplice for a job.
Eddie, you on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Good day, Tory. Good day, Liz. How you doing today?
Salute, Eddie.
Hey, how you doing, brother Eddie?
Thank you. Just a little side note. I noticed that White Widow got called a queen. And if it can happen for White Widow, it can happen for me. I mean, don't call me a queen.
Oh, wow.
But you know what I'm saying.
I was going to say, Eddie.
You know what you can do for me.
I didn't know if you joined the movement. I didn't know if you joined the...
No, I did not. No. Not Caucasian Eddie. Okay, let me throw something at you. There's a couple things about this. First of all, what happened with this fella, and I'm not taking sides on this at all. Okay, I know exactly what happened, and I see it for what it is. That kind of physicality with people at hotels, nightclubs, bars, rock and roll venues, Alpine Valley, whatever, that happens all the time. That isn't like, that like none of us have seen that before. All of us have been out to a club where a bouncer's got somebody. That's not it. This guy passed away. For whatever reason, he passed away, okay? Here's the thing about these charges. 49 states in America are under Roman code. One state, Louisiana, is under Napoleonic law. They practice law a little bit differently than the other 49 states. If you charge this guy, if you charge all four of them with first-degree murder, you have to prove first-degree murder, or the person is likely to be found innocent. What they did wasn't first-degree murder. It wasn't premeditated. So they overcharged them, probably in an attempt to overcharge them, so when they go to court, they can't prove first-degree murder. If it was anything, it was manslaughter.
Right.
But it wasn't premeditated, right? So if they're overcharging them, it gives them a loophole. It kind of gives them an out.
This is how they do.
Because they can't prove it.
Correct.
Because the intent wasn't there, wasn't planned. So
right.
Okay, guys. On that note, I'm going to go. I'm going to get back to painting houses because that's what I do.
You got a heartbeat up in that brain. You got a little. It's that peanut in your brain is pulsating. All right, Eddie.
Salute,
thank you for tapping in.
That's absolutely
and he's
correct.
right. And that's what it was. One situation. I was in the DA's office, and this was with Derek Williams, because we got the inquest, and they were found liable during the inquest, which is just a fact-finding court hearing. And then we went with the family. I went with Derek Williams' family up into the room with the DA, and he was talking about the intent, Right. And this is what Eddie was saying.
Yes.
You know, if I overcharge you, I can't prove that intent.
Correct.
So they're eventually a get off.
Especially because the rules for the jury, if you've ever been a juror, it would have to match, like Eddie is saying, and it's not going to match. So that's a straight get off, literally, due to the law, because, again, like he stated, it's not matching on purpose.
Right. And the thing is where like when you try to charge high, you a DA, you already know.
Yes, he know.
So this is what I've been saying.
Come on.
This is what I've been saying. They'll put a charge that have to have a certain amount of intent, and they'll give the jury instructions.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely correct.
And so then they didn't already finagle. I watched this man. I watched Chisholm do a whole
time and time again,
beginning, ending, jury, like what the jury could do, what these people could do, and come to conclusions where, this is why I'm not pressing no charge.
Exactly.
You know, he worked it out right there in front of the family, logically in his head.
Yes.
And so to me, I felt like, okay, so they playing chess.
Yes, they are.
They already did mapped this whole thing out. They didn't already saw the scenarios, how they could do it. Even it works in the opposite, how they could get you.
Yes.
So they'll set it up to where they could get you or where they don't have to get you.
Exactly. And the goal was to put these charges out to simmer down the community. Put a pause on what it is that the family and the community is doing, saying, we tried. We did what we was supposed to do, and they know for a fact that when the jury read those instructions that it's not gonna match.
Hey, it happens. They play these games all the time, and that's why I don't even go up there. That's why I don't even go up there no more.
Family after family.
Like I did it so many times. I was one of the original people that went outside the house. Back in the day when I first started. I said, like, why don't we go outside these houses?
Exactly.
I was a part of that original group. And I seen the same thing happen over and over and over again. So at this point, we have to go beyond and see, because after Joel Acevedo, after what happened with Seville Smith, we got some ideas here how they shape the charges and how it can miss the actual. Actually putting them in prison.
Correct. Get out of jail
they could do it up. They could give you charges that don't even fit the description.
Correct.
Hey, Shar, you're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Yeah, anybody who watched that video and is not totally disgusted is not a human being. That man was just beat and stomped. People were kicking him on the ground.
Come on.
It's just disgusting. But what people ought to know, and I'm not a Democrat or Republican, I'm not going to get into that. But what people need to understand, as repeatedly the governor and the Democratic Party have tried to mandate certain certifications for security guards in this state, training, background checks, and the Republican legislature keeps knocking it down. So any Tom, Dick, and Harry can be a security guard. And the lobby is so strong. That's why you have to pay attention to small things, not just who's running for president, but who's minding your house in the state of Wisconsin.
Correct.
Because repeatedly this has come up, and the Republican legislature, because the security game lobby keeps tearing them off, there's no requirement to be a security guard. No requirement. Like the one who killed the boy at the gas station.
Right.
He was a convicted felon.
Come on.
And he wasn't qualified to do nothing.
To do nothing. They don't have to have training. They don't have to have CPR. They don't have nothing. They don't have to do nothing. They could do just what they did. And that same security company, they might have civil lawsuits, but their insurance will cover it. But there's no requirement. I could be a child molester and be a security guard in the state of Wisconsin.
What? But what if you got restrictions on being around kids, though?
Remember, they was working in the schools.
But you could do the nightclubs.
Come on. And they was working in the schools, too. So
how many times is this going to happen when people realize there's money behind all this?
Come on.
There's money behind it. They don't want no requirements so they can hire anybody up the street who got an attitude or on a power trip or anything. And it's always one of us that ends up dead.
Come on.
At the end of the day.
Sonia Massey. Time and time again.
All right. Hey, look, I appreciate you for tapping in, Queen. Hey, look, Truth Nation, when we come back, we got some news that I'm seeing in my news feed. We got a call here right at the station about this. This is breaking news. We're going to talk about it when we get back. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Milwaukee Health Services Incorporated is celebrating 35 years of serving all income and medically underserved populations of Milwaukee's metropolitan area. MHSI is a one-stop shop that provides medical, radiology, dental, pediatric, behavioral health, pharmacies with affordable medications, and more. Also, MHSI's new family medicine residency program, located at the Isaac Cogg's Heritage Health Center, has brought 28 family doctors to our area, which is significantly impacted by healthcare workforce shortages. Become a new patient today. To schedule an appointment, call 414-372-8080. Your health is their business.
Get your tickets now to the Milwaukee Gala that helps empower communities and change lives. Join us at the new rooftop ballroom of the Baird Center for Greater Milwaukee Urban League's Black and White Ball, celebrating legacy and impact. It's all happening on Saturday, November 2nd, with entertainment by Shantae Moore. This event will sell out. Get your ticket and sponsorship information now at tmul.org and click on the Black and White Ball link. That is tmul.org.
Over the past 20 years, Wisconsin has seen a huge increase in reported elder abuse cases. Elder abuse is the verbal, physical, emotional, sexual, or financial abuse of a senior citizen. It can also be the intentional or unintentional neglect of an older person. Wisconsin's population of seniors 65 and older is projected to grow significantly in the coming decades. That's why we all share the responsibility to help protect our seniors by recognizing and reporting any signs of elder abuse. If you believe that elder abuse has been inflicted upon yourself or someone you know, please report it. Call the Wisconsin Elder Abuse Hotline toll-free at 1-833-586-0107 or visit reportelderabusewI.org. Respect our elders. Report abuse. Sponsored by the Wisconsin Department of Justice.
This project is supported by the Administration for Community Living, ACL, U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, HHS, as part of a financial assistance award totaling $120,000 with 100% funding by ACL HHS. The contents are those of the authors and do not necessarily represent the official views of nor an endorsement by ACL HHS or the U.S. government.
Hi, I'm Kim Holderness.
And I am Penn Holderness.
And we're here to remind you to get your cancer screenings.
Now, we don't have cancer, but we do want to keep it that way.
And while you don't have to race to the doctor.
Oh, but I like races, honey, especially when they're amazing races.
I see what you did there. But you do need to make time for routine screenings. I schedule my annual mammogram and gyno appointments every year around my birthday and then treat myself to lunch.
Well, that sounds like fun. Can I get in on that? I mean, I like lunch.
Well, you have a colon and you're over 45 and you have lungs.
Yeah.
And didn't you smoke in college?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so seriously, Penn, if there is something, early detection can make all the difference.
Okay, I'll get screened.
This C word can be scary, but routine screenings for breast, cervical, colorectal, lung, and prostate cancers can detect cancer early, even before symptoms appear.
Please visit preventcancer.org to find out which cancer screenings you need.
Because early detection equals better outcomes.
It's the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
I turned shorty up, sipping on that 1942. I got my 42. Oh, you got your 42. I got 40 of them. I rock Cardi's, you can't see my eyes cause I be pouring up. I've been around with choppers age since I'm glad you bought him up. R.I.P. my uncle, free my youngin'. He ordered up. I heard you around up.
101.7 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Elizabeth Brown in studio.
Hey, yo.
Truth Nation, we're getting news from social media, from people calling. There's a situation going on with our brother, Keyon Jackson-Malone, who's a known pillar in the community.
Yes.
Worked many, many years for WNOV as a radio host, engineer, you name it.
You name it.
He was doing it.
Working with the babies,
and
with our kids. Like,
seeing posts that, and I can't even believe that I'm saying this, but he's passed.
Yeah.
I can't wrap my mind around it on the air right now. But a lot of the advocates, a lot of the brothers that are out here are making posts right now. We got a call from one of the advocates that's out here. And I'm seeing it on my social media feed now. And I don't even want to believe it.
I definitely don't want to believe it. Because, again, a pillar, doing a lot. I just spoke with him. Good brother. My condolences to his family. My condolences to our community because we have lost a gem.
I'm still processing.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to make sure I looked, and you showed me some news feeds. We got a call. I'm seeing post.
Yeah, post after post. He was loved. He touched a lot of lives.
Keyon Jackson-Malone, the host of the Man Show on WNOV for many, many years.
Very active.
Is
with our children.
No longer with us. That's just what I'm seeing. Unless he hit my phone right now or somebody from his family hit my phone right now, because I'm still going through the process of this is just
sending prayers to his family.
Prayers to his family, prayers to the community, a big support for a lot of people.
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
You are loved, King, and you're going to be missed. That's a blow.
I mean, I'm trying to digest this live on the air because this is just starting to hit my news feed, and we got calls and we got people making posts. But once again, my condolences go out to his family, Keyon Jackson-Malone, the host of the Man Show for many, many years on WNOV, and community activists out here in the neighborhoods.
Active.
Working.
Yes. Literally about that action.
We're hearing news that he has passed. Unless he hit my line right now, I mean, we just talked.
Just talked.
So I'm still trying to process it.
That's a major blow.
But once again, send up prayers to the family, condolences.
And our community.
We lost somebody that was on the front lines.
Man.
Really trying to help, really trying to, let the voices be heard.
Making hella strides to uplift and empower our community. It's a sad day. But a great guy. Absolutely amazing human being.
I remember before he even got on the radio, I told him, I said, God was going to move in his life and he was going to be able to do a lot. And he was like, how do you know? I said, I could see it.
Right.
And he always used to tell me, he always used to say, Tory, how did you see that? And I used to tell him, hey, I can tell it. I can feel it. I can look, I can eyeball,
Powerful brother.
When people want to do the work, you can tell.
Yeah, because they're working.
Like I said, breaking news, Keyon Jackson-Malone, the Man Show, WNOV, for many years. I'm getting word that he has passed.
Sadly, yeah.
So community, whatever we can do to help the family, once again, condolences to the family. This is a big blow to our community.
It is a hell of a blow. It is.
Look, when we come back, Truth Nation, we'll have more conversations. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. coming with straight truth.
When you mix anything with white supremacy, it fails. I think feminism is great. I really do. I want women to be as feminist as they want to be and fight for their rights, because as a man, I literally lose nothing. That's the same mode of thinking where people believe if African Americans have total equality and fairness, that white people are going to lose something. No, they won't. Won't lose anything.
Listen to The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, weekdays from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Milwaukee Black Talk.
This is Community Heartbeat, presented by Outreach Community Health Centers on 101.7 The Truth.
So we do have a drug take-back box at Outreach Community Health Centers. So if people have medications at their home that they want to get rid of, they could bring it to our pharmacy and we'll dispose of it for them. Anything that's not being used, anything that's kind of out of date, even antibiotics, any other medications, definitely it's better to safely dispose of it, and definitely don't flush it down the toilet because that puts it back into our drinking water supply. So
why is that a bad thing, Annie? Why do we not want to flush our medication?
Yeah, so it contaminates our drinking water. It contaminates our waterways, so our rivers and lakes don't benefit from all of those medications entering into the water supply. And we don't also enter. We have great drinking water in the city of Milwaukee, but they can only filter out so many of the pharmaceuticals. So as much as we can to reduce the pharmaceutical supply in our drinking water, we'll all be better off.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as one business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You hit the library. Shh, hard. And keep your eyes on the prize. Also, one day you can earn that bachelor's. Finishing what you start where you want, that's worth working for. And here is how you get there. Here at MATC, where smart programs prep you for next level challenges. Earning your bachelor's can start right away. And graduation is just the beginning. Here's to an education that takes you farther. Here's how you get there. Here at matc.edu/get there.
After a serious accident, you'll need a winning team to protect your rights. Trust Wisconsin's own Gruber offices. Proud partner of your Milwaukee Brewers. One call, that's all.
When you're high, you feel different. Pretty obvious, right? You think different, talk different, but if you feel different, you drive different. So if you're high, just don't drive. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Elizabeth Brown in studio. Once again, a voice. A powerful voice in the black community. I'm seeing the post. I'm starting to see that he has passed Keyon Jackson-Malone. Hey, like I said, I'm still trying to digest this live on the air.
Yeah, hell of a hit.
This is just one of those things where I say you always got to make sure that you let people know you love them.
Yes.
You never know.
Yes.
Tomorrow ain't promised.
You are correct.
And we live in a world where, people are living their lives.
Yes.
And that's why when I cross people, I always say, God bless you. I love you.
Exactly.
Always never try to end no conversation on no kind of mess.
Yeah.
And I always try to make sure that person that I'm talking to directly knows how I feel about them.
Exactly.
Because you never know. Like, I could be on the air today and tomorrow.
Exactly.
Things can happen. Life, get the life in.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, my condolences goes out to the family a great brother in the community. I've always let him know that, though.
Yes.
I always hugged him. I always told him I was proud of him.
Yeah.
I always told him that he would always try to get me to the side and pick my brain, and we would always talk about things, concerns that we had.
Right.
So, like I said, once again, we lost a brother that was out here on the front lines.
He was definitely out here on the front lines.
Trying to better this community.
Again, he has left his mark in this community. He has touched so many. And I'm glad the last time I, was able to see him personally, I did tell him that I loved him, so.
Wow.
My condolences to his family, because again, you never know, and that's the thing, we can't be so busy, living that we're not truly living. We have to find, our space and our pace in this life, and make sure that when we lose loved ones,
right,
that we make sure that we're doing what it is that we're supposed to do, because tomorrow is not promised.
Hey, Truth Nation, once again, breaking news. We lost a pillar in our community. This is what is being shown online, on social media. We got a call.
Yes.
And I was shocked. I couldn't believe it, because
me either.
We got plans. People got plans to do things and create, and it's just one of those things where you just got to say, we gonna feel this one.
Oh yeah.
When it comes
to major blow.
People getting out here
working,
getting active. He wasn't at the radio anymore, and he was working with an organization where he was doing the film and podcasting on social media. And you was in one of his last videos as well, because he did the recall.
He did the recall.
He was supporting the people with the recall.
Yes, he was. And man, again, my condolences to his family.
Right.
And may he rest in peace, and may we celebrate his life and all the things that he's done in our community, because, again, that was a brother that really put in work.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around this, Truth Nation. Once again, my condolences go to the family, the community, those that are out here on the front lines putting themselves in the gaps.
Yes. Yeah. We laying it all on the line. And you never know. But again, may he fly high. Good brother.
When we come back, Truth Nation, we'll have more conversations. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
For love of the game.
There's nothing like being selected to the Olympic team.
And love of their country.
Championship of that level, gold medal, means more.
Tune into Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus Audio Network. Inside stories from Buck stars on the agony and triumph of competing to win it all at the Olympics. It's Behind the Bucks, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, and streaming wherever you get your podcasts.
Research shows that high-quality teachers have the greatest impact on student success during the school day. By shaping their students, they are shaping the future. Yet while actors have Oscars, musicians have Grammys, and athletes have gold medals, exemplary educators who prepare every profession are just not recognized enough. The Milken Educator Awards set out to change that by surprising outstanding educators across the nation with $25,000 prizes and providing a platform to celebrate, elevate, and activate the profession.
Erica Stevens!
The awards were created by Lowell Milken of the national nonprofit Milken Family Foundation. The journey to surprising the 3,000th Milken Educator is in full swing. Who will be next?
Honey, they chose me.
Celebrate teachers, value teachers, thank teachers.
Attention Milwaukee County residents. Are you prepared for the unexpected? From sudden storms to unforeseen emergencies, readiness is key. Take charge of your safety with a family emergency plan and an essential emergency kit. Stay informed and connected during emergencies. For tips and resources, visit us online or contact the Milwaukee County Office of Emergency Management. Prepare now, stay safe, and build a resilient community together. because readiness starts with you.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. He sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself.
For many military veteran caregivers, their caregiving journey starts earlier in life and lasts longer. Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Get the truth and nothing but the truth with Sherwin Hughes every weekday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. on 101.7 FM, 1510 a.m. WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Justice, Wisconsin, the truth. The most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM. The movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4. We about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice. We want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready.
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. The movement continues. The marathon continues right here on 101.7 The Truth. Thank you for joining me for the third hour of the Tory Lowe Show. We got the queen, the advocate, the author, Elizabeth Brown, in studio.
Hey, yo.
I got to go back to this Sean Grayson thing.
Yeah.
Because there's the video that has been released.
Correct.
In booking.
Yes.
Of other deputy sheriffs saying they about to look out for him.
Plotting. Premeditated. Get him off.
You know, when we talk about the injustices that go on within these departments, now you get to hear the conversation behind the scenes that we always knew that was going on.
That part.
That we always felt the tingle.
That we always talked about.
Right. But now they so cocky.
Hey, come on.
That they don't care if they on camera.
No. Keep the cameras running, because we're going to get away with it anyway.
Knowing that this man is a murderer and a nuisance to the department.
Been a nuisance.
Background all messed up. Background shouldn't have never had a badge and a gun.
And we going to back the book.
But we gon' basically, we got you.
We got you.
See, this is why all of those deputies need to be fired. Not only the top sheriff, he's about to resign, but we need these people that's involved in these conversations, because they only gave us a snippet.
Come on. What really was said.
Even with Devonte Mitchell, we only got a snippet.
Yeah, cutting and pasting.
And you see what happened to Joel Acevedo. That video is so blurry, you can't see nothing.
Redacted everything.
Okay. Transparency.
Where is that?
That's all. Look, all the community wanted was a little transparency. You don't have to give away the investigation, but the transparency got to be there. And when you see these sheriff deputies,
come on,
back here in the back room, you know, and the camera running, they got to know the camera running.
You know they know the camera was running. You know they know. It's known.
Hey, y'all can say
that
whatever
the mic was hot.
Y'all can say whatever y'all want about Benjamin Crump.
Come on.
You know, these lawyers that deal with these situations. These are nasty situations.
Yes.
Nasty.
Filthy.
And when you talk about somebody that's so arrogant that they saying this on video.
With no hesitation.
Matter of fact, Grayson went into Sonia Massey's home with his camera off.
Come on.
His partner got the video.
Correct.
Or we seeing a partner with the video. I don't know if I've seen his video. If he did have it, I ain't seen his video.
I don't think he had his camera on.
I haven't seen his video. Okay. Well, I don't know if he had the camera on or not, because I don't, you know, sometimes they hold back. I haven't seen his video. If he did have it on.
Right. True.
If he had it on, I ain't seen it. Okay. But from what I can see, this man is a cold-blooded, cold-hearted murderer.
That's it and that's all.
And at the end of the day, for him to get into the booking.
Come on.
And they feeling empathy because he got colon cancer. Trying to work it out. He said he ain't going to be here long. They saying that they can't treat him for his illness or whatever he got going on.
Empathy for a murderer.
That's all I'm saying.
So you're telling me that you're out here talking about criminals and all of this, but you have a pure killer. These are the people who supposed to be against individuals that are causing harm to innocent life. And you sitting up here telling a murderer that you got his back.
Got to look out. We got some audio on this, DJ Brother Z. You know, I look, for those that missed the conversation earlier with Tony Smith. You know, Tony Smith wanted some smoke with Grayson today. Because he sent me something that he was just pissed off. You know,
as he should.
I mean, I guess I can't say that. I guess he was ticked off.
Okay.
All right, but what I'm saying is that when we talk about the conditions of our community interacting with law enforcement, when we talk about, okay, we want justice even when it's them.
Come on.
Now you get to see, okay, this blue wall.
Oh, yeah.
That can overlook.
Yeah. Downplay.
Hey.
Just be blind to them violating the people.
And we talk about this since I had this show. And what I'm pointing out is this, and for some people that say, okay, all you got to do is just listen to what they tell you. You know, you ain't got to worry about it.
We know better.
Okay. Though. When we say we got the spidey senses.
Come on.
The tingle.
Come on.
You can feel the energy.
Come on.
When she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Come on.
That's her feeling the energy.
Come on.
That she was up against.
When you gave her the order to go get the pot, you already knew. He already knew what he was going to do. And now you want us to find sympathy because he got, I don't care what the hell he got.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you, he ain't got it enough.
Come on.
Okay, with an attitude like that,
Come on.
How he have done people, how he have treated others.
She wasn't the first.
No, she wasn't the first. He had plenty complaints on him.
But this is what I'm saying. So you turn a blind eye. This is a person that y'all hired. This is a person that y'all trust with y'all lives every day. This is what we talking about when we talking about where are the good cops.
Hey.
Grayson
we got some audio. Let's listen.
Talks about potentially being released. It's July 17th as Sean Grayson is brought into the booking area of the Menard County Jail. The men in the darker uniforms with red patches are Sangamon County Sheriff's deputies. Those in lighter uniforms are from Menard County.
Because you could put him on a temp hold instead of putting all his charges on, you could put him on a temp hold.
They briefly discuss how to temporarily keep Grayson's name off the county jail website for what we're told were security purposes.
Sean, these guys will take care of you. Thank you. Sheriff, you need anything? Miller and myself, if I can help with anything, reach out to they'll take care of you, Sean. You'll be hearing from us probably tomorrow, one way or another.
The Sangamon County deputies clear out, and a few minutes later, Grayson begins to discuss his charges and says he thinks he'll get out.
I can't imagine that they're not going to release me on. What are you being taken? I guess where'd that paperwork go? I mean, we got a copy that was. They're saying my charges are first degree murder, acting out with a weapon, and official misconduct. That's based off the grand jury. Yeah. That's what the state's attorney agreed, or that's what the state's attorney made the charges. So they said this is for my own safety to put me in custody. So. scenario.
Nearly 30 minutes of audio were redacted from this video, with the sheriff's office citing privacy exemptions to the state's public records law. But over the course of the next hour, we can see Grayson is later placed in a holding cell, makes phone calls to his fiancée, an attorney, and has his picture taken. He later discusses his medical needs. He's been treated for cancer and currently has a colostomy bag. The Menard County Sheriff's Office told NBC5 Investigates Grayson is not getting preferential treatment and that the county's low inmate population and security measures are part of the reason he's alone.
Away from your hot steaming water.
His arrest and indictment followed the July 6th shooting of Sony
right.
Matt.
Yeah, okay, he got a colostomy bag?
How he get...
Wait a minute, was he on duty with the colostomy bag?
Again, this is what...
just saying.
So you this is the predictive programming. You know, you put this out here for sympathy, but in the same heartbeat, these are the tactics that they're using to make him human. They use the opposite tactics to make black men and black women criminal.
Wait a minute, hold on. Hold on. I don't know when he got the colostomy bag.
Come on.
But can you be on duty with this? Can you be out there in the community with this?
Good question.
If you got a colostomy bag on, you shouldn't. He probably shouldn't even been out there.
You out there violating like that?
All I'm saying, that's a medical condition.
Tory,
you supposed to be out. Can you?
See, they want. Again, they're trying to humanize.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is
receive empathy.
I'm just wondering, can you have a colostomy bag?
If he tucked it, he probably can,
and be on the job. I mean, I'm just saying. I know what they're trying to do.
Yeah,
but his bowels ain't working right, and they got you out there on the shifts. I'm just saying they could have prevented. They could have prevented a lot of, I guess, I don't know. Somebody that work in law enforcement help me understand.
With the history of his record, because he's clearly a liar. Okay, I don't give a damn what he had. What I'm saying is
I'm just saying they say may change the bag 1 to 3 times a day. All I'm saying is that's wild to me. Like, I don't think he shouldn't have been out there.
Man.
I mean, he should have never been out there. First of all,
put him in Milwaukee County Jail.
Hey,
that's where.
See if he get the treatment,
so they can turn the water off, and you know what I'm saying. Treated him like they didn't treated Milwaukee citizens.
Oh wow,
egregious.
Oh wow.
And they sitting here redacted. So I wonder what was taken out. Because what they were talking about was egregious enough. So what did you redact? What is it that you didn't want us to hear?
And they always look, and even with the Devonte Mitchell, like I said, we didn't get all of that.
No, we didn't.
We just got the clips, and that was brutal.
Come on.
So what we didn't get, I mean, even with Joel Acevedo,
exactly,
they didn't want to. They got to redact it. They hiding certain things. Mm-hmm. They try to snip it to where, okay, we got to release this. It's a mess. Mm-hmm. But I'm more, what did they leave on the...
Come on.
In the shadow.
My thing is, how do we pay these people salary? How do we trust these people? These are supposed to be the quote-unquote professionals. These are the professionals.
They supposed to be professional at NPS, too.
Come on.
I'm just saying, it's 2024, and everything is starting to come out to where these people are mismanaging.
Come on purpose.
I mean, I don't even know if they, like I said, incompetency is running at an all-time high. Misconduct in office is out here.
Come on.
It's laws against this stuff.
Exactly.
Misconduct in office.
And they ain't using it.
That's all I'm saying. You don't have to be competent no more.
It's used for those of us that out here trying to make a change and point out.
No, they're going to charge the common citizen.
Oh, yes.
Well, they're going to overcharge the common citizen to see what stick.
Come on.
Okay.
Undercharge.
All I'm saying is I don't see nobody financially being held criminally responsible
at all
for what the mismanagement going on with NPS, SDC,
big money.
I don't see
big money.
Nobody being criminally held
accountable,
financially responsible.
Correct.
Criminally,
but again, Let's not forget all the children that was poisoned, lead poisoned. Nobody was charged.
Nobody was charged with that. And
but now
fudging
they're
the numbers with that.
Come on, but the citizens being charged because we leave
and taxed.
Come on, don't even get me started.
That's a whole nother conversation.
That's a whole nother beast.
And when I say this, I'm only saying it to show that the neglect is all across the board.
Yes.
And we talk about the neglect. It's not isolated to one area.
Not at all.
It's all across the board. That's why the people have to get back on the front lines so they not mismanaged. So they can see what's happening and understand that in order for us to get a result, we have to be involved. And,
yes.
And I think many times we felt like, okay, we just going to trust them to do the right thing.
Can't do it.
Like they showed up with the badge and the gun. This is a law enforcement officer. On the side of the vehicle, it say protect and serve. This person's supposed to be the right thing. It's supposed to do the right thing. Or we see the superintendent walking around. Okay, this person's supposed to be doing the right thing because he got the title.
License. He don't even have his license, and they allowed him, again, the same board that was incompetent the first time was able to elect these individuals without the civic engagement.
You talk about the current interim.
Interim, yes.
That's going on right now in NPS.
Correct. And the same board that failed with Posley chose him knowing that he didn't have the credentials that he needed. But they're giving him time to fail our children.
And the thing is, that's why I say you can knock one peg off the hill.
Yeah, but
another peg is coming. See, they loaded.
Oh yeah.
They reloading. See, you can get rid of, you can get charges on a couple officers.
Yeah.
But it ain't stopping nothing that's going on out in the street. Okay.
It means nothing to be clean and go into a dirty house.
Hey.
That means you're gonna be dirty too.
And the sad part about it is I know so many people that think that they can go into these systems and change it. And it's, and rightfully so, because when what they say, green behind the ears.
Yeah, they mislead you to believe.
I'm proud to be in America where at least I know I'm free. Like I said, until you get in the system.
Where's the freedom?
Hey, look, then once you see what's going on. I know a lot of people behind the scenes, in law enforcement.
Yes.
And they talk to me all the time, and they know what's going on.
Yeah.
But like the brother said, he jumped in because he got a direct order. He was scared he was going to lose his job. It's not even that severe sometimes, but some people, they just trying to keep their job.
All facts.
They just trying to make sure that they can go home with the paycheck. And like I said,
look where you at.
Like I said, this is the mentality that are holding people back because they'll see something, and then due to the structure of, okay, I better keep quiet, or I better not get involved. Because
shut up, keep your head
down. I might lose what I got.
And what do you have? Because
they say they got the bills paid.
And we're talking about these freedoms. We're massively incarcerated, okay? We got illegal immigrants over here beating down the police.
Right.
And the jail can't keep them. You understand?
But
these are the same individuals that we looking at every day who telling us to do right. They broke the law to get here, and they living better than me.
I'll say this. As long as you think as an individual, that ain't my concern.
You ain't never lied.
Like if I'm an individual, if I'm not thinking in the group idea, if I'm just thinking in survival mode,
come on.
It ain't my problem. It ain't me.
Yeah.
It ain't my family.
Until it's your family. Yeah.
That's them. Hey, don't say nothing. Turn your head. Look the other way. It ain't, long as it ain't me.
And you still a paycheck away from being homeless. But that's the sad reality.
But that's when you think in individuality. And a lot of people are individualized in our community because when they talk from their individual ideas, not in the group.
It's not my kid.
It's not my problem. It's not me. They talk from their personal perspective, and that's the truth. It's their truth.
And wondering why we're choosing to lose at this point.
Hey.
Anytime you're dealing with a individual, the group idea is always going to beat that individual down because, again, we've seen it time and time again in every Democratic stronghold, black township, black city. We doing the individual ideas
because we trying to survive. And this is why I tell people, like, when I'm out here, see, I think in groups because I have to solve a lot of issues. People bring me their issues and they request for me to help them, right?
Right.
So I've been doing this so long that even for myself, it's hard for me to take a break because I feel like somebody may not get the help they deserve, you know?
Right.
So even just me taking off this last week was tough, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But what I'm saying is I know people who will come up with an individual idea, make people think it's for everybody, and then they run away with the money. Or they run away with whatever their plan was. And in order to get the plan enacted, I needed people to believe that I was for the group.
Correct.
So you don't even. I'm gonna bring a bunch of individuals together that's not on the front lines that really don't know what's going on.
Yeah, clueless.
I'm gonna give them this big Martin Luther King speech, and then I'm gonna get them all gathered together, and then I'm going to take what I need from this group of people.
Yep, that's the illusion
and
of
that's
inclusion.
Mismanagement.
Correct.
That's when you say the person only had individual ideas. He conquered it by acting like they had the group best interest. And at the end of the day, there was a wolf in sheep clothing, and they got out here with the bag. And they ain't even putting these people in jail.
No, they're not putting them in jail.
They're not even charging these type of people.
Not at all. They're allowing them to retire again, get the pension. We're talking about being overtaxed. Taxation without representation is, speaking lightly. Because, again, the tax that they put on the people, we're still 19, what? Like, when we doing the numbers, these are the individuals, David Crowley, who decided, him and the mayor, to go in for this pension, and we going over the cliff anyway.
Well, I always told people, you can only go as far as a person in the front. And so this is why it's important to, before you start getting, we like the marketing. We fall for the marketing. We fall for the big dollar. We after the materialism. So when you see somebody with the cash, you feel like they know what they're doing or they being backed by cash. So this is the person that I need to follow. But the thing is, sometimes the agenda that was pushing that idea did not have your best interest. And this is why we have to start getting to the root cause of an agenda and stop playing identity politics or playing, individualizing the person, because they want you to focus on the person.
Yes.
And never see the agenda or the root cause where it derived from. So if you never see what the agenda was or who started the agenda, you don't even know that you don't even benefit from that agenda, even though they got a person that look like you in the front.
You done got.
Hey,
you fell for the fool's gold.
That's the okie doke.
Yeah.
And I think that people are starting to wake up and see that.
Yes.
But the machine's so huge.
Man, look here.
The machine of the way that they're doing it is so massive.
Yes.
That when you see a bunch of people just going along with it, you don't have a clue. Yeah. So you feel safer in the crowd.
Exactly.
Even though y'all going into the slot.
Come on. Look here.
Hey.
You preaching today. Yeah.
Hey, look, when we come back, we'll have more conversation, Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Truth Nation, it's Sherwin Hughes, and I want you to join the Truth team at our free and open to the public second annual Truth Family Fest on Saturday, August 17th from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. at Riverside University High School. There will be live music, free haircuts for the kids, free backpacks filled with school supplies, and delicious food. We can't wait to see you on Saturday, August 17th from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. for our second annual Truth Family Fest at Riverside High School. The Truth Family Fest is presented by Associated Bank. Your money works here.
When your child has an asthma attack, it's terrifying. You grab the inhaler as fast as you can. My son Khalil, he can't live without his inhaler, but they're expensive. The big drug companies charge families like ours $600 a month. And you know what they actually cost to make? $5. Just $5. That's why Senator Tammy Baldwin launched an investigation to crack down on those companies. And you know what? Tammy Baldwin got 3 of the biggest drug companies to lower the price of inhalers to no more than $35 a month. Tammy Baldwin, that's big savings for my family and for a lot of families. We're breathing a lot easier. There are politicians who do a lot of talking, But Tammy Baldwin, she delivers.
I'm Tammy Baldwin. I'm running for Senate, and I approve this message. I don't work for the drug companies. I work for you. Paid for by Tammy Baldwin for Senate.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as 1 business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bikers need protection, not just from other drivers, but unfortunately from insurance companies too. If you've been injured in a motorcycle crash, call Gruber Law Offices today. Bikers are often blamed for causing the accident because the insurance companies simply don't want to pay. At Gruber Law Offices, we've been fighting for injured bikers and their families for more than 30 years. Trust us to fight for what you deserve. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
I am reincarnated. I was stargazing. Life goes on. I need to hug my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli. High key, keep a horn on me. That could my seat. IP ownership. The blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off. I get off at my feet. By me. By me. By me. The blueprint is by me. Reincarnated. I was stargazing. Life goes.
Truth Nation, our girl Melanie Ricks is back. Tune in to the debut of Nothing But the Truth with Melanie Ricks. New digital show on YouTube on Wednesday, August 21st at 6 p.m. Every Wednesday, Melanie will break down the latest in entertainment, sports, pop culture, and all things Milwaukee. Make sure you don't miss the debut of Nothing But the Truth digital show Wednesday, August 21st at 6 p.m. Streaming only on YouTube. Melanie Ricks got the podcast streaming live on YouTube. Hey, look. Wednesday, August 21st at 6 p.m. I can't wait to see it.
Real talk. I'm definitely going to tap in.
Hey, look. I'm excited. Hey, also, Truth Nation 1017 The Truth Street Team, sponsored by UW Credit Union, is coming to an event near you. Join the Truth Street Team Wednesday night from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Milwaukee Night Market. The Night Market will showcase local vendors, performers, and arts. Be sure to stop by the tent right outside 3rd Street Market Hall on Wisconsin Avenue. 1017 The Truth Street Team is sponsored by UW Credit Union. They are here for every you. Hey, a lot of things going on.
Oh, yeah.
But like I said, we definitely in a situation right now in 2024 where we got to make sure that we're understanding how to move forward, because
absolutely
many times when it comes to our community, we get involved in ideas, resultless ideas.
Never show us anything tangible.
And we stand on a lot of resultless
Come on. When you don't know better.
ideas when it comes to our community.
Yes, because again, we have been we are people who believe that individuals gonna do what they say they're gonna do. And the reality of that is this is why we are where we are right now. And those of us that are starting to get active, when you go to thinking about even during the pandemic, when we started to ask questions, because again, that's what growth is about. I didn't used to ask questions, but now I'm asking questions because I want to know what it is that you're doing. You said one thing, but your actions didn't match. And so now that we understand that when it don't add up, we can subtract ourselves. It's real life right now. Because again, we haven't received anything. With everything that the people that we have supported, the people, again, even just speaking about civic engagement, and the same people who saying that we're not active enough, that we don't care enough, when the parents showed up to the school board, their voices were silent. They wasn't given the civic engagement. When the people stand up and say, we don't want this, we don't want that, and you take our ability to tell you what it is that we want you to do with our money. We've been talking. They're showing us that they don't care. And right now, it's our time.
Hey, look, I'll say this. It's never been a better time. There's never been a better time.
Yes.
To regroup, rethink, and reshape. And I've been saying this for a minute now.
Oh, yeah.
But everything is out front.
Yes, it is.
Everything is out front right now.
Yes, it is.
Like, it's no doubt. Now it's in your face.
Period.
And you got to make a decision. You can continue to be marketed to or to be to go along, to get along, or to follow the status quo. You know, different than the guy down at the hotel seeing something going on and you didn't really do anything to stop it. You actually added to the trauma.
Yes. Yep. That's clear as night as day.
So, like I said, to each his own, you know, but at the end of the day, if our goal is not to get a result, to get a tangible outcome, then we losing. Because when you ask specifically for things, now you're putting the pressure on the system to produce. Well, they got us at the point where we don't ask, and we're watching illegal migrants get results. And we still compassionate about that. Hey, you know,
who ain't never done anything, like they broke the law to get here.
But we look at it like, hey,
and we're being locked up every day.
We don't see it like that.
They beating up the police and not getting killed.
They don't see it like that. They only see it as, well, you know, it's a sanctuary. You know, these are ideas that we have felt so much empathy.
Yes.
For everybody.
Yes. And none for ourselves.
And just like, you know, even with myself, I'd say, you know, when I, you know, took some time to reconstruct, you know, my thoughts, that was hard because I was so used to serving everybody else.
Correct. Yeah, it's the season of self-serve.
So all I'm saying is we have to beat the mentalities that don't produce results. That's
Facts.
it. I mean, it's okay to be empathizing with others, but when you don't have a result in your community, when you're not getting anything out of the deal, then you have to renegotiate your contract.
You sure do.
And it's always
a good time to renegotiate.
Yeah, it's always better to actually discuss and renegotiate and do things like that. You have to.
Yeah, we're in a season of those of us who have always been the go-to. Those of us that always poured in everybody else's cup. We have to ask ourselves the real questions because our cups was becoming empty because nobody was pouring into. I tell people all the time, right now it's a powerful time for the givers to be able to work their muscles of being able to receive. It's time for us as a people because we have giving, empathy, and sympathies, and we've stood and we've fought for every cause that ever hit this planet. For everybody else. It's time for us to stand for ourselves, to speak for ourselves, and make sure what we need is getting done. In totality, even to the point of Americans, we have to make sure. Because again, when I'm speaking to veterans who put their life on the line, Tory, I'm talking to black vets who are only receiving $25 in food stamps, you sleeping on the street. Okay? The vets who went and fought for our safety, for our so-called freedoms that the illegals are receiving right now, Tory, have to fight the same government for their pensions.
Hey.
They have to fight the same government for their medical. They have to fight the same government for the GI Bill. While the illegal migrants is over here living their best lives in school, health care, plenty food stamps, even some of them getting Social Security, Tory. And the way that things are going, me and you not getting Social Security.
Hey, I thought I was going to make it in.
You ain't making it in, sir.
I thought I was going to be the last of the ones that could make it in.
Me and you will probably be greeters at Walmart.
Oh, wow.
At the rate that is going right now. We're talking about 80-year-old individuals that are working at Culver's right now to supplement their income. And we have illegal immigrants leaving receipts of $5,000 that they have in cash and $13,000 worth of food stamps.
I saw that. And the thing is, okay, here we go. It's 2024, you know. And there's a lot of visual ideas that we can see.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people want to keep us in. See, this is the one thing about certain people in our community that look like us.
Come on.
They'll go tell the agenda, the people who came up with the agenda, oh, I can keep them cats under control.
Oh, yeah.
I got this.
Yeah.
I know how to get them.
Mm-hmm.
And let me go keep them.
I'm the speaksperson.
Let me keep them docile.
Come on.
While we continue to do what we've been doing. And I've been seeing this, and I see cats doing it.
Oh, yeah.
But they know I know they doing it.
Yeah.
So they don't say nothing to me.
Of course not.
Because they'll never say nothing to me like that.
Of course not.
But I've watched them operate. I've watched them.
Time and time again.
You know, when it's time to tote that water, hey, look, they getting paid to keep you in the, in the dark. Or to keep you moving along. Correct. And overlook. Don't look at what's going on with the illegal migrants.
Exactly.
Don't look at the things that was passed for the LGBTQ, for the transgender. Don't look at that.
Don't look at the fact
when it come to us.
Come on.
We got to, Congress didn't want to pass what we want.
Come on.
But everybody else stuff went through almost overnight.
Hey, immediately. Hey. They don't want you to see that Kamala been in office 3 years already.
She's still in office.
What I'm saying is, don't tell us what you gonna do in the future. You can do it right now.
You can go do it right now.
Pass it right now. Everything that you lied and said, do it right now. Because you have the power.
While Joe Biden out there on the beach.
Sleep.
He could go. You can go do it right now.
So who's running the country?
Hey, all I'm saying is,
come on.
We got to make sure that we understand what people can and can't do.
Come on.
And the thing is, when you don't understand what people can and can't do, then I can fearmonger to you.
Yes.
I can fearmonger to you. I can make you believe and propagandize to you. And if I can keep you poor enough, I can get an entertainment or a celebrity that you like to sway your judgment. Hey, this is tactics that they use. This is strategy.
Entertainment.
How come every time we got to make a major decision, they send us an entertainer? They send us an entertainer to tell us what to do.
Come on.
And that entertainer, if you could go back in their history, they said they wasn't even dealing with politics. These ain't the right people to go talk to about politics.
Yes.
These ain't the people that's on the front lines paying attention to politics.
They get paid.
But when it's time to get elected, this is who they come. Yeah. This is who they think you are. Matter of fact, depending on the artist that they go get,
come on,
that's who they think that you are.
Disrespectful.
Hey.
The disrespect is alive and well when you go and get somebody, because these are the same people who tell them to shut up and dribble, when it come to their community. These are the same people that they go and get for us. The disrespect is above and beyond egregious because, again, like I said, right now it's a new day. We see you. What is the policies? You have the power right now. If you're going to say what you're going to do, you're there already. You're in the White House. Make it happen. I don't want to hear about nothing else, because when it came to the Asians, when it came to the LGBTQ, when it came to all of these other things and other people, you got it done.
Specifically.
Period.
Like I said, we're living in the times where everything is out in front.
Come on.
And there's no need to argue.
We see you.
There's no need to fuss or get high blood pressure.
Not at all.
All you got to do is look out the window, look and see. Even with the Grayson.
Yes.
Look with the deputies.
Yes.
They so bold. They know they got cameras in there, and they know they being filmed, and they had a conversation like this. Because what you ain't gonna do nothing.
You ain't gonna do nothing, and that's the call on the people.
Hey,
that's a call on the people.
It's outright blatant.
Disrespect.
What's going on? And so, like I said, I don't move like that. I'm only gonna move. I'm a result based. I can do it on house to house idea. I could get tremendous outcomes.
Correct.
House to house. But when it comes to the community overall,
we
got to make sure that we are in agreement on where we got to go with the outcome.
Yep.
And it's not always political. It's not always like that. It's about us individually doing a little in our neighborhoods to be a resource for each other. That's where it all have to go to. That's where all the energy eventually is going to have to go to us restoring our trust in ourselves and each other, in the community, in the village.
Come on.
And when that happens, everything else going to take its place. Everything else going to change.
Absolute game changer when we start to believe in ourselves and each other.
Hey, look, when we come back, we're going to have more conversation. Truth Nation, stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here, reminding you that a lot of life's firsts are better with help from American Family Insurance. Like your first home expansion or your first big lightning strike. There's a first for everything. Get the right home policy at the right price with the right help from American Family's agents. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
At UW Credit Union, our home loans have everything you need for your next big step, including up to $750 off closing costs for all home buyers. And first-time buyers can save even more. So if you're ready to trade roomies for more room, or your townhome for an out-of-town home, UW Credit Union will be with you from start to furnished. UW Credit Union. Apply online today. Equal housing lender. Credit may be limited as required by program. Visit uwcu.org for details.
Check out Jammin' with Juice, where it's amazingly juicy.
I'm going to tell y'all straight up, though. Y'all little brothers, y'all little sisters, y'all doing good. I don't think y'all know how good y'all doing it.
Thank you.
Because y'all, it's hard to get the young people to talk about these important issues.
Like, let's say you washing your body, you washing your hair, you wash your face, you cleaned your ears, you got behind them ears, you brushed your teeth, your makeup off, you done exfoliated, you done shaved. Why not brush your teeth in the shower? Why not use the bathroom in the shower? As we wrap up the show with a bow, I'm flaming, bitch. You was looking up to Steve Harvey.
Yeah. He was a positive black man, you know.
I feel it.
Had a good show. He had some swag.
He was a music teacher.
He was the music teacher.
You love music.
Yeah. Shoot, he was messing around with the principal. Like, come on now.
He thought he was playing.
Yeah. He's a king of comedy. This man doing it. I want to be like Steve. What's up, my jammer?
What's up, guys? You know what? I just want to say you guys are the best thing rocking at 12 noon. You guys just bring so much energy to 12 o'clock. I don't even want to eat my lunch because I want to hear what Big Damn and Naughty you gotta say.
You sitting at the crib, you watching TV, and your life's passing you by. You keep procrastinating over and over. Maybe I'll go to school next year, maybe next month. No, do it right now. You can do it after work, or you can do it before work. Just do whatever you need to do to graduate. There is definitely a line when it comes to just enhancing your beauty versus like completely altering your entire body in more ways than one to look completely different.
From the 414 to everyone across the globe, Jammin' with Juice is here for you. Check out Jammin' with Juice daily on YouTube.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat. Derek Hayes is founder of Big Dave's Cheesesteaks, a growing chain of fast food restaurants in Atlanta serving Philadelphia-style cheesesteaks. Hayes named the company after his father to honor his legacy.
My father he got diagnosed with lung cancer in 2009. He wound up passing away, and I honor my business to him. So everything Big Dave always people say is, why you so small? And it's my father, so I take that with dignity every day.
Hayes also honors his father's legacy by making sure he gives back to his community, especially with the way he hires for his restaurants.
When we put our businesses in these communities communities. We're hiring within, so we're bringing up those communities. So each location, you got about 30 people that's having new jobs. Some of them people, they know what they want to do with their life. They get inside of these companies and realize that this is not a job, this is a career, this is room to grow.
Derek Hayes is married to Pinky Cole, another successful entrepreneur in the restaurant business. I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
This Associated Bank Sports Update on 101.7 The Truth is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Brandon Sneib. After winning the first two games of the series, the Milwaukee Brewers dropped the finale on Sunday to the Cincinnati Reds. This one by a final score of 4-3. The loss drops the Crew to an overall record of 67-50. They now sit 7.5 games ahead of the St. Louis Cardinals. The Dodgers up next in Milwaukee. First pitch tonight is set for 7:10. Over to the NFL, where the Green Bay Packers will hit the practice field again this week following their 23-10 preseason win over the Cleveland Browns on Saturday afternoon. And lastly, over to the Olympics, where the 2024 games came to a conclusion on Sunday. Team USA taking home gold in both men's and women's basketball over the weekend. The U.S. finishing atop the leaderboard with 40 total gold medals and 126 overall medals. This sports update brought to you by Associated Bank, proudly supporting your hometown teams. Member FDIC.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Truth Nation, Tory Lowe here with my friends at Cousin Subs. Cousin Subs features only the finest Wisconsin-made cheeses and dairy on their menu. And now the time has come for even more cheese, as Cousins is happy to introduce their new Cheddar Supreme cheese sauce. Order this cheesy treat on their new cheese fries, chili cheese fries, and add cheese sauce to your favorite sub. More cheese? Yes, please. Order today at any location, online or via Cousins mobile app. Cousin Subs, we believe in better. Elizabeth Brown. Look, it seems like many times when we talk about elections or things that are going on in our community, it's not a monolith thing, you know.
No.
We have different fractions of our community that believe and think politically, religiously, you know, however they want to believe. But I always say the only common ground we have is the commonwealth of our communities and ourselves, our families, and our neighbors, that we have to contribute to that idea, because that's the most fractured idea.
You're correct.
So, yeah, I mean, a lot of people get high blood pressure talking about politics, you know, whether you're voting for Kamala Harris or Donald Trump, or they get high blood pressure when it comes to religion. Like, if you believe in Jesus, if you believe in Buddha, you know.
What you believe in, if you put in the
if
work.
you gay or straight, you know, they want you to be divided in those areas.
Correct.
While the people on the ground in the neighborhoods, in the community suffer as a whole. We're all suffering together.
Yes, we are.
And many times we'll use these divisive ideas to justify our attitudes toward each other.
Correct.
But yet we're all in the same neighborhoods dealing with the same inflation, dealing with the same violence, dealing with the same issues.
Yes.
And yet we're not communicating well as a whole to get us around it. We're trying to individualize against the system when we should be working together to say, hey, look, what do we need to do together to make this area better for our families and the community? See, working together is the only way. Then when you start doing stuff like that, then you start putting in leadership.
Correct.
To upkeep that idea.
And battle these other ideas.
Right.
The reality of it is we're stronger together. And like you stated, we don't care what you do. We don't care, you know. At the end of the day, the bottom line is we're suffering.
Right.
We're suffering the lack of everything. Our children are suffering. Every turn we are hurting. Inflation, I mean, you name it. It don't matter who we put in as a president. Blacks have suffered under every president there's ever been. So in reality, it's time for us again to come full circle, because we've been trained to think that we can change what's outside before we can change what's inside. The reality is to change what's inside and watch the outside change.
Right.
So the goal right now, we should be changing ourselves inwardly,
and
so we can change the masses.
Right. And you know, when people say you got to heal.
Yes.
Because it all starts with you.
It does.
Because once you heal, everything around you gets better.
Yes.
Okay. So it's time to heal our community.
It is. By healing each other.
And healing each other, becoming resourceful to each other. And I'm not talking about letting people take advantage of your kindness.
Not at all.
Because that's the one thing I have to tell people about. You know, a lot of people, they want to help, and then people take advantage of your wanting to help. That's why you always got to make sure you do your homework on individuals when you start participating with them. You can't just,
give your energy.
Just give your energy to anything. Get behind. A lot of people have been out here tirelessly.
Yes.
Working.
Being misused.
Tirelessly.
Yes.
And they don't even get that kind of support because they don't have the agenda dollars behind them.
Correct.
They don't have the establishment behind them.
Correct.
Because they're doing things to heal the community, to really bring a result. And that may not be the agenda.
It's not the agenda.
Right.
The agenda is not for us to heal, because it pays when we're broken.
They make a lot of money off
it pays everybody else when we're broken. And the sad reality of when we're talking about healing, you can't heal it unless you're willing to feel it.
I agree.
And the pain is egregious. So when we start to understanding exactly what's taking place, their goal is not to heal us. They don't want us fixed, because broken, everybody else, every other community is getting paid. Everybody is doing well when we're broken. So they don't want us to heal. But the reality of that is when we're out here and we're working and we're bumping into each other while we're working, and we're Voltroning, what I call it, starting to build and starting to think and understand that when we start the little work that we do individually, that energy takes mass coverage in your community. And that's where change begins.
Hey.
Our change of thought is happening. So, salute, hold on, you know what I'm saying, Truth Nation.
Hey.
It's our time, and I think the energy is different. So
when we come back from break, I want to get your final thoughts, Elizabeth Brown. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Truth Nation!
And all our juicy jammers out there,
make certain that you tap into Jam with Juice each and every day so you can quench your thirst.
That is right. You already know you can sip on us every single day, like Benjamin said, from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. But that's not all, y'all.
Catch us exclusively on YouTube for our 6 to 7 show.
Yep, only on Thursdays.
Catch Jamming with Juice each and every day on 1017 The Truth.
Now sip on that.
Welcome to a la carte at the zoo. May I take your order?
Yes, I'll have the tater tots, a guitar solo, and a side of otter splashes, please.
Excellent choice. Coming right up.
Don't miss Milwaukee's wildest combination of food, music, and fun. It's a la carte at the zoo. Presented by Meyer, August 15th through 18th. Sample food from local vendors. Live music from headliners such as Deep Blue Something.
And I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany's?
Harmony.
She feels like Carolina, looks like California.
And the legendary Wailers. All while taking in the spectacular sights and sounds of the zoo. It's a feast for the senses. See why a la carte at the zoo has become a can't-miss Milwaukee summer tradition. Get tickets in advance at any Tri-City National Bank or MilwaukeeZoo.org. Doors open daily at 9:30 a.m.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as one business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All you have is one chance after an accident, one decision on who to call, one shot to get the help you need. Don't waste it on the one offer you get from your insurance company. Make the one call to Gruber Law Offices. It's the only one you'll need to make. Call us today. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
At Ascension, care is more than a word. Care is serving patients, standing with them in their time of need, and showing compassion when they're at their most vulnerable. At Ascension, Care is listening and delivering personalized plans from a team of specialists, providing leading-edge treatments at every step. At Ascension, Care is more than a word. It's a calling. Make your next appointment today by visiting GetAscensionWisconsinCare.com.
It's the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
I actually might want to get to her kicking her out. She did. She did that. Oh. ATL Jacob, ATL Jacob.
1017 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Elizabeth Brown. Hey, another powerful conversation today.
Yes.
It's just so much going on in our communities, and we gotta be the catalyst.
Yes, we do.
Ourselves.
Yes. Hold on.
For real change.
Hey, hold on. We coming. We coming slowly but surely. Slow motion is better than no motion. And today, again, we are saddened by the loss of one of the brothers that was so active, so loved. Rest in peace, Keyon, may he fly high.
Keyon Jackson-Malone from The Man Show on WNOV for many, many years.
Yes.
They're saying that he has passed away. Condolences to the family.
Yes, and the community.
And the community and everybody that ever met him, because this is a huge loss for our community.
It is. It is a huge loss. And again, for anybody who loved him, who respected him, now it's your time. It's your time. Because we got to continue to carry that torch. So my condolences to his family. Truth Nation, once again, take every moment seriously. It's time for us to live and be there for each other. And I love you, and we are running back tomorrow.
All right. Thank you for being on the front lines, Queen as usual. We got a lot of work to do.
Hey, let's get it.
All right, DJ Brother Z.
All right, Tory Lowe for Waterfall. Let's get it. All right, Queen.
Salute, King.
All right, Truth Nation. I appreciate y'all for listening in, adding to the context. Look, the thing is, we have to look in the mirror and say, it's up to us. That's the only way things will turn around. I love you. Dr. Ken Harris up next.
Truth Nation, Gruber Law Offices and The Truth have raised the stakes for this year. The One Call That's All Gruber Cash Giveaway is now a $5K giveaway. Yes, you heard it right. $5,000 giveaway. Every weekday on 1017 The Truth, you will have the chance to be entered to win the $5K giveaway. Listen to The Truth for the One Call That's All cue to call for your chance to win $5,000. Gruber Law Offices, One Call That's All. Visit 1017thetruth.com for official contest rules.
1017 The Truth and Associated Bank have teamed up for our Black-owned business give back. Each quarter, we'll be giving away $6,000 worth of free commercial advertising for 3 months to 5 Black businesses. To sign up for your business's chance to win $6,000 of commercial campaign